All right, we should be here.
Yep, we are here.
Oh boy.
Also, the latency on this one is like super short. So, yeah, it's like a half-second delay.
Yeah, it's pretty fucking
That's
good.
awesome. Oh, that's awesome. Hey, chat, how y'all doing today?
We're we're here. We're chilling.
Oh, this is this is good. Happy Labor Day to all involved in practicing. I don't know, man. It's U.S. holidays, and whenever you have international audience, it's always just like, do I say hi about this? Yeah, I mean, I might as well, right?
Yeah. Might as well, all right?
But good day to everyone. We are gathered here today to do some Magic the Gathering.
Magic the Gathering. I'm kidding.
I know we're not playing Poker Rogue, but you know,
Ugh,
like,
dang it. We're also not playing CDH, Jason. Like,
that's true. That's true.
what are we doing here?
What we are going to be doing today is we're going to be brewing and we're going to be drafting. We
Oh,
know we're
fun.
doing those two things. What else we do? It depends on how we're feeling.
Depends on how much time we've
Hmm.
we've done. All right, let's get into it.
Oh yeah.
Boom.
So, if you've been watching the stream, you might have heard me mention this deck before, or this deck idea before. We're going to be building an emoji deck, but it's an affinity deck. Actual goal of just big dumb artifact creatures, cast them for 0 mana, trigger emoji twice. Or sorry, just, have cascade. Yes, Frogmite, absolutely goated. Mirror Enforcer gets in here.
Yep. What's the? Oh wait, we can't play the new one because it's got red.
Yeah,
Pips
it's
on
got
it.
red pip. I know that is a real, actually like a really sad sticking point. We don't get to play that, but we get to play. What's the name of it? Myconceith Golem. I think that's the name of it.
Yeah, it is. This amazing
Yeah.
card that nobody plays that everybody should absolutely play.
Yeah. This big old 11 mana dude.
Mm-hmm.
So this is going to be a green deck, but we're not going to play much of the traditional green ramp. We're going to end up. We could probably actually just start working out a lot of our mana acceleration here because, like, yeah, we're doing like Soul Ring, we're doing Soul Ring, Arcane Signet, we're playing our Talisman and our other Signet. Thran Dynamo. Yeah, I think we're a good pretty good Thran Dynamo deck. We might be a Worn Power Stone deck as well.
Yeah,
But
maybe a Worn Power Stone deck. I don't know.
yeah, that one's always a little bit. It's not a bad card. It's just not a great one,
It's
and
just
that's
not
what we're looking for.
good.
Um, also maybe do some tricky artifact stuff with some of those like ramp spells that have additional effects to them. But honestly, we probably should just need like what 6 mana spells are we wanting to cast? Because that's one of the first things with this deck is we need cards that say affinity on them. So let me start there. Let me start the Scryfall searching.
All right, got you. I got you, Jason. Here we go.
Yeah. So, any chance we're a Junk Winder deck? I don't think we are.
I don't think we're making tokens.
Mm.
Oh, not the Oxta Golem. I would love to play that in this deck.
I mean, affinity for mountains.
Yep.
I see. Oh yeah, we need Sojourner's Companion in here. That
Yeah.
absolutely goes in.
Triangle Golem? Or Tangle Golem?
Yeah, I think we can do Tangle Golem and Spire Golem.
Thought Monitor?
Yeah, good old Thought Monitor. Thought Cast.
Probably
Still play it. It's just 1 minute draw twos, right? When you get to that situation, you're just doing good there.
Mm-hmm.
But I think that pretty much covers all the affinity for artifact spells we want, right? Or at least all the ones that we can play that we would want to play.
No, we want to play the Blink Moth Infusion because it's fun. It has Cascade.
Sure. Okay.
Why not?
Okay, sure. I guess I should have mentioned, part of the reason for the centerpiece of this is that we have gotten 3 new, like, enchantments slash or artifacts slash enchantments that are really, really good for an affinity shell. Particularly what this deck wants to do. So the first of them is Simulacrum Synthesizer, which you may be familiar from like standard Pioneer or modern.
The most goated card to have ever been goated.
Yeah. This thing just makes it so that anytime a artifact with mana value 3 or greater enters the battlefield under your control, you get a construct.
It's great.
And well, that may be the entire plan. So then we have Kozilek's Unsealing, which Kozilek's Unsealing enchantment, 3 mana. You get spawn. You get 2 spawn whenever you cast a creature spell with mana value 4, 5, or 6. And if you cast a spell with mana value 7 or greater, you draw 3 cards. So every single one of these things are just draw 3s.
Hot.
Yeah. Oh yeah. This is the plan. Like, this is where we really want to go. And then there's the other one that's not quite as good, but it's similar. In green. I can't remember the name of it though, so I'll try to find that if you have anything else you want to work with. Let me find the name of this thing. The other one was Path of Annihilation, which we may or may not want. It's a 4 mana enchantment that ETBs makes 2 Eldrazi Scions, and then it lets it so your Eldrazi tap for any color of mana. Whenever you cast a creature with mana value 7 or greater, you gain 4 life. It's much more on the meh side compared to the other options.
Yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking. That sounds pretty meh.
Wonder if there's something to do with Ancestral Statue with this deck.
Maybe? I don't know how we loop it that well.
Oh yeah, up the Beanstalk. Yep, that should be in the deck.
Beans, of
Beans.
course. I will add beans once we get off the artifact search here.
Yeah, I'd be down for Arcane Proxy as well. I think that one might end up finding its way in. At least to the point that I would want to think about it.
I wish Prototype didn't change the CMC of the card.
Same, but at the same time, we can just play some of the Prototype spells.
Yeah.
Like, I can actually just... Let me find that for us.
Because that would be a nice, cute little interaction to prototype something and still trigger the Kozilek's Unsealing. So
yeah, that would be really good. But like, we honestly don't even need to worry that much. Most of what this deck is just going to be ramp plus big dumb creatures. So we hardly even need to worry that much about like getting card draw into the deck, for example. So now it's just like what interaction suite and yeah, British Start's fine. I don't like that it removes itself from play, but that's like okay, not the worst. Oh yeah, we get to play like every artifact cost reducer as well.
Yep.
Ooh, Cityscape Leveler. Big fan. Big fan.
Big fan of the Leveler. I can't say that I blame you. That card's great.
I have been continually impressed every time I put it into a deck. Granted, I only ever put it into decks when it's like, hey, here's this big dumb green thing I'm doing. But it's just been like, no, this puts a decent stranglehold on the game. Everyone's just paranoid of it, and if they kill it, you just get it back anyway.
Wait, Jason, you're capable of doing big dumb green things?
Oh, only recently.
I think. Oh, yes. Cybermen Squadron.
That's cool. Yeah, the Myriad one.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's cool. Skullport Nexus is an expensive artifact and it gets cheaper. That it does. You know what else does? The Great Henge.
Yeah.
This is another example of a good Great Henge deck.
Cards will add after we get done searching for artifact creatures. Okay?
I mean, that's fair. That is very fair. Man, I forgot about like half the prototype cards out there. They're not terrible. They're just also like, eh. They're just funny to me.
Hey Jason, how do you want to make all of our artifacts juggernauts?
That unironically might be a stat decrease for half of them, but yeah. It's like, sure, everything's a juggernaut. I'm fine with this.
It's funny. I'm putting KYMR in because this card.
Oh yeah, I would have recommended that.
Continue to impress me.
I'm gonna see if there's a good one with Convoke as well. Convoke is just an interesting mechanic for us to work with. So let's see. Because I saw the Halo Hopper before. There's only 3 artifact spells with Convoke that we can use.
Oh my goodness, this card is...
What up?
This card's so cheap now.
Oh, hey. Yeah, that's like reasonable cost.
That one's not. Or is, depending on your definition of what's reasonable for how good
that one's
it
not. Definitely not.
It's like...
Even with the reprints, jeez.
Yeah.
Oh man, we're gonna need so many like cost reducers and such. Okay, so genuine question: thoughts on a 6-mana 4/4 with Convoke?
Sounds
it
hot.
Is an artifact.
Sounds hot. I get to cascade off of it.
Yeah, I was gonna say it does trigger the cascade. It just doesn't draw cards. That is Will Forged Golem. Yep.
Hot.
Huge. We get that.
I'm gonna go ahead and put the Warren Power Stone in.
Yeah, I think Warren Power Stone needs to be in. There's also some non-artifact creatures that I want to put in here, like Chief Engineer.
Yep.
Is this a Gwenna deck?
The one that like taps.
She untaps.
Yeah.
Taps and untaps, so if you cast things with certain mana values.
Oh yeah. Yeah, it is. I mean,
right.
Power 5 or greater.
Yeah, the issue is power 5 or greater, not mana value 5 or greater. We might actually be a little lacking on that regard. Oh, hey, there's a Blightsteel in here now. Cool.
Yeah, did you think I wasn't going to play the Big Dumb?
No, you're good. Let's also make sure we get Metalwork Colossus in here. This is like great home for Metalwork Colossus.
Oh. Let's just go ahead and put the Metalworker in.
I was about to say, how are we feeling about being Metalworker deck?
I mean, let's see. How many artifact creatures do I have? Yeah, good enough.
Yeah. I am perfectly happy to do it. Let's see. What am I blanking on the name of this thing? What is that 2-mana Vidalcan? Well, I mean, we could play actual factual Vidalcan Engineer if we wanted to. It doesn't cast Emoti, but you have Ethereum Sculptor. Okay, that was the first one I was thinking of. Is there another one?
No. Not for 2 mana. There's not.
I want to check this really quick because I doubt there's too many people that have done it, but yeah, artifacts. There are 40 Emoti lists that are artifact decks.
Huge.
So I'm gonna borrow some information from them. There's Foundry Inspector. You already got that one in there. Okay. Do we play Joyra's Familiar? Would let us cast Emoti on the following turn, since it discounts historic spells. I think that's okay.
I think it's fine.
That should be fine.
It's fine. I mean, it's discounting everything, so...
Yeah. Here's a cool one. We can play with Battery Bearer, which turns all of your creatures into mana dorks, and then whenever you cast an artifact spell with mana values 6 or greater, you draw a card.
That's neat. I didn't even know that was a card.
Yeah, Signpost uncommon from Brothers War.
You
That
think
draft archetype, that was fun to play, but that draft archetype was absolutely run over by that format.
Yeah.
The red, white, and the black, red, black decks, even the green, white deck, like they were just all too aggressive for it to handle.
Mm-hmm. What else do we got, Jason?
So I'm not thinking of going down sacrifice loops. So for once, I don't want to be playing Scrap Trawler. That fair?
Darn. Anyways.
Yeah, it's like, and nothing of value was lost this day,
Yep.
I'm sure. But I would like to get some like the generically useful artifact stuff like Emery into the deck. Church Cruise? Yeah, I mean, yeah, it does just cascade.
It does just cascade.
Yeah, that's sure. Okay. Do we want to play a Kappa Cannoneer?
Yes.
Just we engage the Blastoise and go.
Blastoise with improvise, just it's hot.
Are we an Urza Lord High Artificer deck? Yes or no?
Probably. I mean, we already have Metal Worker.
I will say it is objectively correct to play it, and we have Metal Worker in here already. So yeah, sure. We just do that. There is no moral high ground when it comes to Urza.
No, not here.
Oh, here's an interesting one with Prototype. We can do Hulking Metamorph.
Interesting.
What's up?
Sorry, I'm trying to fix stuff on the. There we go. That should be.
No.
Stuff.
Is there an issue with the stream?
Stuff being broken.
Well.
No.
I haven't noticed anything, so.
There's a nice little green bar, and it keeps wanting to snap things.
Weird. No, anyway.
Doing live streaming stuff that I should have done beforehand. Now.
We do it live.
There we go. Okay. Should be good now.
We're back.
We're back.
Okay. Do we want to put any of the artifact creatures that give flash, like Liberator or... Well, Liberator's actually probably just good for us, now that I think about it.
Oh, that was the wrong Liberator. History.
But do we want the... What's the name of it? Shimmermere? I don't think we want the Cicada that's an Eldrazi, even though the Cicada is not bad. It's just not an artifact.
I don't know. I don't know if we need Shimmermere, honestly. I think it's
That's
just
fine.
kind of okay.
Sure, that's fine with me. I have no objection one way or the other.
What else are we playing, Jason?
Well,
what else?
I mean, do you want to just get some of the generic interaction in here now?
Sure, that works.
Okay, so we can grab like Mana Drain and okay, so definitely want Mana Drain. We definitely want. Do we want an X spell that's a counter spell?
Probably not.
Because like we could play Condescend, but
We're already tapping out to cast pretty much everything in our deck half the time anyways, so...
I mean, that is a fair point. There's a 7-mana counterspell with Affinity for Artifacts.
Mm-hmm.
It just exiles the spell instead of, like, normal countering it, but it gets down to 2 blue, and it's 7 costed.
Alright, give me the name.
Assert Authority.
Altborn Tyrant because it likes big things and turns into an artifact when it dies.
I'm cool with that.
I like the reasoning on that, Jason.
Yeah, honestly, I'm cool with that. Yeah. That is just a big dummy that does good work.
It draws us cards for like half the things coming down. Yeah,
Yeah.
seems good.
Oh yeah, it's gonna draw a lot of cards. Um,
All right.
hmm. Do we want like Karn Legacy Reforged?
I was about to say we might want it.
Yeah, it just makes a lot of mana, and it's one of those mid cost plays.
It's a perfectly okay card.
Mhm.
So anyway, I'm putting
Oh, cause the oh, one of the
Broken
cosmetics in?
Reality.
Oh, because it makes it so all colorless creatures.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, sure, I'm cool with that.
We have our one like okay, time to punch face card. Finally
Okay,
turning things sideways.
okay, sure. That's pretty interesting. Yeah, you can work with that.
But then a Garruk's Uprising.
Yeah, Garrick's Uprising's fine. I don't think we need much more card draw though. Like, I don't think this is a deck that needs Rising Study, for example.
Oh, I don't think it is either. I thought about it for
Uh,
2 seconds, but
yeah. Um, all so on the interaction side of things, all his does is good.
oh yeah.
Would for other types of removal, would we want something like Azuri's Predation because it's high mana cost, or would we rather do something that's a low mana cost spell, just to guarantee, like Cyclonic Rift because it's just
I
a reasonable spell?
I'd much rather do a Cyclonic Rift.
Yeah, we definitely want at least one of these. What's the blue, the new Rift uh for when you cast colorless spells?
Oh, Ugin's Binding.
It's Ugin's Binding's the name of it. Yeah, definitely want that in here. Right, just bounces one thing, and then if it's in the graveyard, you get to Psych Crypt your opponents.
You exile it in Psycrypt.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's pretty good.
Very good.
Mm-hmm.
One of the two decks we actually get to play in.
We do still want some cheap interaction of some kind. Yeah, good old actual factual counterspell is good here. Honestly, Delay is probably an excellent counterspell for this deck.
Let's say Delay's probably fine.
I'm wondering if there's any modal interaction spells that would be really good here. Or any that put mana into place.
A Mystic Confluence is the only.
This is a big modal one. That's a pretty good one. It also just is a.
Should be 5.
It's a big, yeah, it's a 5 cost, and it's a big spell. You cascade into it, and it's not that big of a deal. I guess maybe Mana Drain is fine for sure. Counterspell, delay is okay. Like worst case scenario, if you counter your own spell, how do you feel? Sort of things.
I mean, we don't have to cast the thing. We can just put it on
No,
bottom.
but I'm thinking now about like Supreme Will and the new one that are like 3 mana, and you pick one, either counter the spell or do something else.
Oh yeah, sure.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I don't know on the Supreme Will. I'm just not high on that card in general, but
That's fair. It's not the most powerful thing out there. It's just kind of it's reasonable. It's a role filler, you know?
it goes great in my Riku deck, and that's about it.
Mm-hmm. Well.
Well, I'm gonna go ahead.
Do you want to just pour Phyrexia people?
Yes.
Okay. That's a neuron activate moment right there.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. You know what I also want to do, Jason?
What's up?
I want to put my dang top in here, so that way I can choose what I'm potentially choose what I'm cascading into.
Sure. Yeah, I'm cool with that. We probably should get a set of lightning greaves in. I don't know if we need swiftfoot boots, but I do like lightning greaves.
Are you a fan of the what is the dang cowboy boots?
See, that's what I was thinking of. I don't think we need a second one of these effects. I think the one is actually good enough.
Okay.
Are we a Forsaken Monument deck? Feels like yes.
Yeah, I need. It's the taps for 2 colorless mana mirror.
Oh, Palladium Mirror? I think that's what it's called.
Yeah.
Mirror.
Just gonna
Start with
put that one in there.
Oh, you have the battle ball. Yeah, that's fine. There we have it.
Are we Basalt Monolith thing people with the Forsaken Monument, or?
I mean, Basalt Model is just a fine card to play in the deck, so I think we're perfectly fine to do that. Basalt with 1S. Yeah.
I can spell.
Hmm.
I'm in. What else do we
Honestly,
got?
I'm now kind of debating whether or not we even need this Emery. It does rebuy our stuff.
It rebuys stuff. That's kind of why I'm willing to keep it.
It does recast stuff. I guess I should specify. Emoti, does she specify from hand?
No. The spells you cast with CMC 6 or greater have Cascade.
Okay. Okay. Yep. Then that is what it is.
Let's look at our mana.
We probably need more ramp. Like we probably do, but in the meantime, let's at least start on the lands because we're gonna have a deck that's probably like 105, 110 cards in it by the time we get to the end of it. Because the number of lands we want is like 38 to 40.
Kind of what I was thinking.
And we definitely want a lot of like decent utility lands as well. So like we're fine with playing like Academy Ruins, for example. Do we want all the ones that are just artifacts?
Yes.
I guess I should ask, are we also a mobile deck?
Yeah, we probably should be.
Yeah, alright. Possible.
Yeah.
It's like a land.
It is
But better.
free. What's the green artifact land?
Tree of Tales? I think that's what it's called. It is definitely the least played of the artifact lands. We can do... Boy, we play a lot of weird colorless utility lands.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we do.
I think about it. Because, like, we play, like, Shrine of the Forsaken Gods. You can play... is it Ugin's Sanctum? Ugin's Labyrinth, absolutely. But we also get Ugin's Sanctum. I'm pretty sure it's called. Is it Sanctum of Ugin?
It's Sanctum of Ugin.
Eugene?
Eugene.
Speaking of Eugene, should we just be playing that? Ugin's Spirit Dragon.
Yes. No, we're gonna play this one.
Oh, you want the 6 mana one that cost reduces? That's fine too.
It also draws cards very consistently, so.
Yeah, okay, that's fine with me. We can play Inventor's Fair. We wouldn't play Eye of Ugin because we're not playing Eldrazi specifically.
No, we're not playing Eldrazi.
We can.
Paint land in here.
Oh, sure. That's fine. We get Ancient Tomb. That's another soul land we get to play. I don't think if there's any other good ones that we get to do. Because, like, the one I'm thinking of that's obvious is, like, the Mishra's Workshops of the world, but, like, I don't think we're playing Chops today.
Yeah, we're not playing shops.
Just
No
putting that
shops
out there.
We're probably not playing City of Traders either.
True. We can do Castle Garenberg, though. Not the strongest spell in the world, but it does give us an extra mana.
Pretty good.
I think this is probably a fine Yavimaya Cradle of Growth deck. Because we're going to have a lot of colorless sources, so...
Yep.
I don't think we Tron people.
I'm not drawing people on this deck.
I would probably be cool with the Urza's Cave, though. Like, that's useful.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think there is. Okay, there is potentially a reason to play Tron lands in here. Not that I necessarily think we should. It's mainly because there's the what is the name of that Urza's land that, like, if you have Metalcraft, it taps for a mana for each of the Urza lands you control.
Oh.
It's from one of the commanders, one of the commander products.
Yeah. I know what you're talking about.
That's potentially a reason to go full force on Tron. Not that I believe it is necessary to do so.
I think we're okay.
Okay. Alright, well, just got a whole bunch of mana in here then.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see here. Alright. So we can always do our Command Tower and Exotic Orchard. Do we want to play the Artifact land that enters tapped? That's
ooh. Yeah, I mean we're probably going slow enough that it's fine.
Is that Tanglespan Lookout? No, it's not Tanglespan Lookout. That's a creature. Tangle. They're all bridges.
Tangle Pool Bridge.
Tangle Pool. Okay. Yeah.
Do we want the Darksteel Citadel? I don't think we need it.
That's a good question. I don't think we're that. Well, I mean, we are an affinity deck. We do just that is a dual land. Or yeah, I think we actually do just want to play any of these that interplay untapped.
Okay.
Treasure Vault's another one.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's all of them, though.
That should be all that we want.
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
Do we want to go ahead and put like Breeding Pool in, or do we?
Yeah, absolutely. We're still going to play a whole lot of our lands like that. Actually, big question is how many MDFCs do we include? There's multiple that are 7 costs.
Probably all of them we can play that are
Okay.
7 costs or above. So like Current Timber.
Yeah, we get turn Timber Symbiosis, Seagate Reborn or Seagate Restoration, and then
What's the
I'm
elf?
blanking on the.
What's the elf?
Oh, you want the elf? That's Disciple of Freyles. That one's 6 mana. I'm trying to remember the name of the Eldrazi one.
Oh crap! I just unsleeved that yesterday. I should know this.
Ah, man, I cannot remember the name of it for the life of me right now. It's not warped something, is it?
I can't remember. Oh my goodness.
Here, let me see. Where are you, my friend? Drowner of Truth.
There it is. In the
Excellent.
book.
We got it.
Is there any other ones that are worth playing?
Those, you can always make an argument for Sink It to Stupor and Galabet, Balagad Rebirth.
I like
Sink It to Stupor is useful since it's modal.
I
What do you brew
do.
today? CJ, we have a colorless emote deck. So the goal here is to play with actual like affinity cards and massively reduce the cost of all of our stuff. And we're just kind of going wild with that. The recent printing of Kozilek's Unsealing in particular was the thing that really sparked me to want to build this, because a 3-mana enchantment that says, hey, if you cast a creature with mana value 7 or greater, you draw 3 cards, and then just casting things at the intermittent values still gets you 2 spawn, so you really get to churn through your deck. I think this deck's going to go just wild when we start playtesting it in a second here.
We good to go Forest and Islands here?
Forest and Islands. Well, do we have all of our, like, general duels and such? We haven't put in a lot of those yet, so, here. Let me get on the list. Alright, so we got Command Tower, we've got Exotic Orchard, Rejuvenating Springs.
Alright.
Are we playing any fetches in this deck? I think we can just get away without playing fetches this time.
I don't think we're playing fetches.
Cool. Then that works great for me. That I won't recommend playing Hedge Maze then. It's not a bad land, but it's not great here. Dream Root Cascade.
I mean, it has Cascade in the name. We have to play it.
Obviously. Are we Hinterland Harboring? I think we Hinterland Harbor. That old border looks weird on that one, actually.
I know. Let's put it there. We go. Much better.
Do we want a Flooded Grove? We might. As annoying as filter lands are, we might actually want it for this one.
Yeah, because there is a chance that we just get stuck on like a green or a blue land and we need to cast a Modi.
Jaquan, we absolutely have Sarkhan's or we have Kozilek's Unsealing in here.
Already there.
Main motivation for building the deck. Let's go.
It's like second.
That card's gonna be so insane to work with. We can do Waterlog Grove because we actually get to have a one of those Horizon lands for our colors. Monstrous Vortex. I'm unfamiliar with that card. What does that one do? Monstrous Vortex. 4-mana enchantment. Whenever you cast a creature spell with mana value 5 or with power 5 or greater, discover X, where X is that spell's mana value. Okay, how are we doing on 5 power things? Because we actually don't have a ton of those in the deck.
I was about to say, we pretty well cut off a lot at 4.
Yeah. We do have a decent number overall. It might be worth playing.
It's probably.
Although then again, with this deck, I don't think you need to go like insane amounts of card advantage because MOT provides so much of it. Also, looking back at Gwenna may end up being something we don't play in the end.
I was gonna say Gwenna's probably first.
Yeah, but I do think. Oh, we don't have Semblance Anvil in here, do we? Not simple. Semblance. SEMB. And that should pull it up. Well, I mean, it did, but Yeah. Because that one,
Yeah, that's pretty good mana rock.
yeah. I mean, it's kind of like playing a Urza's Incubator for your whole deck.
Yeah. I didn't even know this
Mhm.
card existed.
Oh no, Jaquan. What we're doing is Affinity specifically.
Yep.
So we're not doing Eldrazi. There's only like one Eldrazi in the whole deck, I think, or no, two, because one of them's a land. But yeah, we don't have too many Eldrazi in the deck, and the main goal in this one is to use the artifact cost reducers to really, really power out what we're doing, which is just deck fun. I just like this idea.
Much better. I can read my cards now.
All right, so we're at 29 lands, including VFCs. Okay. Do we have any other ones that we want to include for sure?
The other green untapped mono green one, probably not.
We could play our Snarl, but I don't really like it. Are we playing our Pathway?
I don't think so. I'm just not
I don't
high
know.
on the
I like using
pathways.
I like using the pathways. But, I mean, they're just better than basics. So
They're really not, but they're really not.
I look the tediousness of them aside.
Not even that. Like I can't fetch this card,
I mean, sure.
and I can't use
Yeah,
my
but when you're
cultivator, rampant growth, or insert
good thing
X ramp spell here.
Good thing we have literally 0 of those in this deck.
I know. I still don't like them. I'd much rather just have a basic.
Are you running extra turns? No, I wasn't planning to. You can play extra turn spells if you'd like in your deck, but I just don't feel much need to. This deck's just trying to do it's big, it's dumb, it's doing its thing.
Ooh, does that Eldrazi enchantment actually copy colorless?
Oh yeah, because that's colorless, isn't it? It's not.
Yeah.
Okay, so that does change a little bit of how we want to build our mana then. What is the name of that thing again? That 6-mana Kindred enchantment.
Got it. Echoes of Eternity.
Yeah, Echoes of Eternity.
Yeah, it does just copy colorless spells.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
Hey, camera, would you like to focus? Come on, walk it back. We can do this. We're in this together. There we are.
Hey. Doing it live. Let's go.
This is why I wanted to turn that off, but I don't know why the setting wasn't showing up. So now we actually want like actual colorless sources for casting that spell. And you want 3 of them as well.
Yeah. What should be okay?
Do we have Meteor Golem? No, actually, we don't have Meteor Golem currently. We could play that though. That is just a piece of removal.
Yep.
Yeah. All right.
I actually think we're gonna be fine on colorless pips. Like how
we're definitely doing pretty good on them. I am curious how many sources overall produce colorless, especially now that we have Forsaken Monument in here as well. You know, that actually makes me wonder the new village cards. Actually, no. Would we play the villages? No, we would just play the deserts.
I was gonna say we just play deserts.
Yeah, we can play what are the names of Hashep Oasis and Ibn Revealet? Those would be the 2 I'd be interested in playing. I don't think I'd play any of the other ones.
No, we're playing Scavenger Grounds because it's just an insane utility land.
Yeah, sure. We can do that. Okay, I'm trying to think of any other colorless lands that tap for color of mana, and preferably any, or well, it just has to tap for 1 color of mana. I don't care if it costs life to do it, but not be restricted to only casting certain types of spells, since we do have, like, we're probably not playing Seagate Reborn or Seagate Restoration too often, but, we have it.
We have it. We still have a Great Henge that we'd like to cast. Colored pips.
Yeah.
Bean. Honestly, I can't think of any, Jason.
Yeah, I'm struggling a little.
Like, I think we're honestly kind of okay to just go Forest Islands from here.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, we're only adding in, like, what, 7 more of them
7.
anyway?
Yeah.
Probably. We need more islands than we need forests, right?
But like quite a bit. So 2 forest.
2 forests, 5 islands? Yeah, I guess that's fine. I'm just thinking about the Castle Garenbrig that we have.
Lynn is here in spirit.
Oh, hey Kelvin, how you doing? Oh, we don't have Odawara and Boseiju in here, do we?
Goodness gracious.
How do you feel about Juladog? I don't feel a need to play it. It's certainly good, and it does, like, more of the whole cascade thing. But honestly, one of my opinions on this deck is Emoti provides so much card advantage as is, and because our spells are just so massive anyway, I don't feel much need for a lot more card advantage.
All right,
Because
Jason.
Mhm.
We are at a 109 with 40 lands
109.
in the deck.
Okay. First off, Arcane Proxy can go.
Okay.
I like it, but it's not good enough. I like the Karn, honestly.
I like the
Meteor Golem's
Karn.
fine. I'm not a big fan of the ball.
I'm not a fan of the ball here. We have no forest in the deck. Well,
Yeah. I mean, all of them can be good. Well, yeah, both of those, honestly, might just need to go.
yeah, I think both of them go. That one gets to stay.
Willforged Golems. I actually want to see Willforged Golem a little more before I decide on that one. But it is something that's like chopping block.
By grass.
Yeah, we can do that. I'm actually not against having the grass still, but it's fine by me.
We have no basics for the Burnish Tort.
I mean, we have 5 basics.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, that's fine to me to cut it. I'd rather find a cost reducer anyway. We probably cut delay. Hurts me to say it. Assert Authority actually is probably just fine to stay in the deck just because it can't get cascaded into very easily. What's the removal package looking like? As is tradition with these types of decks, a little bit light.
I mean, it's not the worst.
No, it's got more bounce spells, like mass bounce and such, than it does hard removal. It's also like, it's not like we don't have a Portal to Phyrexia sitting there as well, just doing stuff. So, okay, how do we feel about the what was the card that was recommended? The Monstrous Vortex?
Well, we don't have enough fire greater power, honestly.
Yeah, if that's the case, then we just cut that one. I also think Emery is potentially one of the weaker cards.
I do think Emery probably goes from here.
Yeah, that's fine by me. We've got 40 lands. So deck is about 52% mana? No, probably even higher than that. Probably closer to 60%. Yeah, okay. I think this is a decent first draft of it.
Play test.
Yeah, let's do a quick play test. There's no ramp here.
Nope.
If there is no ramp, we mulligan. Oh, I didn't realize this. Is there any way to move that screen over just a little bit?
Yeah, no.
Well. Chat, apologies. There's like 2 cards that you can't see.
That's why I'm kind of like cycling them over here.
Okay. So this hand has ramp. 2 pieces of ramp, has the big golem that we want to see. Does not have an immediate payoff, but I think this is fine.
Yeah, this is fine. We'll,
Yeah. Alright.
we'll draw.
Oh, tap land. Cool.
Bridge tap to go.
It counts for the affinity.
It does? It does, it does, it does. So does that.
Yep. Alright. So we have Talisman developed. Nice, another artifact land for the affinity count. And we don't have anything else to do, right?
Nope.
We have 4 artifacts in play for affinity. So we'll play a land. Okay, so next turn we actually get to cascade with oh, hello there.
Hello there, friend.
Equilibrium. For more cascade. I'll take a look at what that card is in a second here.
Interesting. Anyways, Emoti.
Okay, so reading off Equilibrium. It's a 3-mana enchantment. Whenever you cast a creature spell, you may pay 1. If you do, return target creature to its owner's hand. Not terrible.
I don't hate it.
Oh, we got Liberator off with the Cascade. That's not bad.
Anyways, land Vaultborn Tyrant because it's fun.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, that's fine.
Or
I was thinking about what we have enough affinity to cast the Golem plus the Cybermen, but we can also do that in the following turn. So
this is fun.
Yeah. So we cascade to that.
We draw a card, we gain some life. We have Soul Ring for even more affinity.
Yep. Okay.
This gets counter.
Yeah, we don't worry about that part.
Yeah.
Okay, so
we're just gonna put that back in the deck.
It's Shift L, if I remember correctly.
Alright, then you should be free, right?
Yes. Yeah.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, yep. Damn. We get a Copper Mirror. Neat.
Okay. Not the biggest hit there. Then we also get to draw a card from the Vaultborn Tyrant.
Assert Authority.
Okay.
We can technically cascade even more.
Yeah, it's not the worst to just cascade the
7, 8, 9.
So that costs 3 mana. Yeah. Well, you can play out the Soul Ring first if you want.
Sure.
It's free to. It's literally. Or no, it's not free to cast a Soul Ring. It does cost 1 mana to actually do that, but that's okay.
But it's.
Yeah, it counts towards everything.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Yep.
So 2, 2 in double blue. Untap all artifacts.
You could float mana.
Yeah.
Before doing that, we get to cascade. The little reefed.
Anyways.
Okay. Do you run Kinnan with that many ramps? No, we don't actually have Kinnan in here, although Kinnan would be a very reasonable card to put into the deck.
Yeah, pretty reasonable.
Yeah, might be worth just doing that. Yeah, I mean, you would probably just pass here and then you counterspell, right? Or you would just counter something, cascade into that thing.
Into here.
Which is decent.
Yeah, and then we go to the next turn, we draw a pathway. Alright.
Okay, so we are bottoming out a little bit. The Equilibrium or something like that to keep going. Where does Papa John's rank on the Zur scale? Well...
I mean, it's like what, the second or third best fast food pizza.
I mean, that certainly gives it credit. However, I would like to point out that it is not a magic card. Now, you could say, as a commander, Papa John's did a good job. I would also say he was under some pretty big controversies. So
Extremely big
my
controversy.
evaluation would be a 1 to 2, and we're being generous here.
I almost want to say 0, honestly.
You think your deck gets worse with Papa John's at the helm?
I think it
Yeah,
does. Too
that's
much
fine with me.
controversy.
Yeah, that's fair. I mean, you don't want that bad of attention.
All right, I feel like we could hit the
We found some
gas
things here.
for sure, but
Okay. So, I am thinking that we probably are missing a little bit of like the mid-cost stuff. She gets it's 6 or greater on a Modi, right?
yes.
Okay. We had the mana, so that's good.
I honestly think we just need the more card advantage, as dumb as it sounds.
We do want more card advantage.
Yeah.
I kind of like that recommendation of Equilibrium. It's weird in an interesting way. I'm not sold on it though. Because just being able to bounce your own things versus bouncing your opponent's things. Our density of creatures is pretty good. Oh, it's actually only 30, huh?
It's only 30, which is probably fine.
I want to up it. I actually do want to increase that number. Can we get actual factual counterspell out? I want to get creature with removal that meets our requirement. Duplicate does work. Would you like Genesis Ultimatum and Simic, but for 1 more mana? What card is this?
Yes. What card is this? That sounds great.
Yeah. What are you reminded for? Oh, hey. I should I've reminded myself to start the stream. To remind people that we're streaming soon.
Yeah, we totally haven't been live for an hour or anything.
No, never. Yeah, counterspells aren't that great with Emoti, but they are also one of your best generic removal creature that uses a counterspell like Glenelendra. Potentially, because it does just get to sit and play and then go.
Maybe.
Yeah, you may also have just been straight up right. Like, the flash stuff does not matter that much. Liberator probably doesn't need to be here.
Yeah.
Okay. So, let me see. I'm going to look at some stuff that just specifies the word colorless, just to see if that gets us anything of interest. Because that might give us either a piece of ramp or something cool to do. Also, as an artifact deck, we may actually ironically want to be a Darksteel Citadel deck. I'm just not sure about it. Everything dies to farewell, so it's like,
yeah,
you can only go so far. Already mentioned our monument. Glaring Fleshraker is not bad here. It's not great though.
I don't like it though.
That's
Not
understandable.
Not in here.
Let's see. I'm trying to see. I feel like I know that there's a cost reducer that or at least I know blue-red has an Eldrazi that's a cost reducer for colorless spells. I can't remember if blue-green also has one. Because that wouldn't be bad here.
Yeah.
We could also just be a Mystic Forge deck. That lets you cast colorless spells from the top of your deck. And then you can just exile the top card if you don't want to cascade into it.
I like it.
Yeah. All right, that's a pretty good one. It's mid-cost, does a lot for us here. Let's see.
I said, I just think we might need to draw more cards.
Yeah. Because, I mean, the deck is definitely going to be one of those ones where when you do have the card advantage thing in play on its own, it just gets there pretty easily.
But if you don't have it,
Mm.
it sits there and runs out of gas real fast.
Is there any sort of like trading post thing we could work with to turn cards in hand into something else? Because I think it's really just about being selective with the cards you want.
Trading post wouldn't be bad.
Mm-hmm.
That new land is only tokens, right?
What about Decree of Silence? No, thank you. Decree of Silence is just mean. It's also like super awkward to work with, honestly.
I'll say that. Fountain Port's only tokens, right? It's not.
Fountain Port.
That the new.
Yes, you can only sacrifice tokens to do it. You can tap to create a treasure, though.
Okay.
Maybe we do just want to be playing Juladoc. What was recommended earlier? That's a good. It's a 6 cost, or it's a 6 cost already. It works with any colorless spell.
Is it X?
No, it's ZHU.
Freaking Eldrazi.
I mean, look, I know a lot of people just call it Zuladoc, which is like fine. I do Juladoc because that would be if you're pronouncing in Chinese. ZH is pronounced as a J sound.
Cool.
Mm-hmm. That was always fun trying to explain to people where I went, and I was like, the city's called Zhengzhou, and they're like, okay, I can't find it. Where did you? What is this place? And I'm like, no, you gotta ZH. It's got double ZH in there. Okay.
3 cats now.
Well, honestly, 1 land might go. Because we do have 40 lands.
Well, they're worse.
40 lands with a lot of acceleration.
Probably just a basic island?
Maybe. Could also be like that Hinterland Harbor, for example, which will only come into play untapped with the basics in play, or...
Why don't we just go to 38 lands? Because we have a magic fuck ton of mana.
Yeah, that's fine. We can do that.
So.
Also, now I think about it, we're not playing Ornithopter Paradise, are we?
No, we're not.
We can do that. That's probably better than one of the mirrors. Probably more specifically the green one, because we... Yeah. I'm still... I want to see Gwenna in an opening hand. Can we just, like, do another playtest real quick before... Like, that one might go, but honestly, just search for Gwenna. Or at least find a hand that we're like, okay, and then randomly pick a card and grab Gwenna. Hi,
Yeah.
Gwenna.
Hi, Gwenna.
Can we cast our spells?
No, we can't cast her.
Nope. Okay, we'll get that then.
This has no ramp.
Yep.
This has a piece of ramp.
Has ramp, has land.
Put the meteor golem back in. Put Gwenna in instead.
Sure. Alright.
Alright.
Lands, spells.
Draw for turn, player tapped lands, I go.
Yep. This is why you don't leave house without 20 ramp spells.
True. We have a signal here. Chat.
Yes. We have that. Oh, True Soul Ring. Okay.
I mean, sure.
Well, that just means we get to play... No, we can just play our land for turn. That's an untapped land, and we can play Emoti. That's, I assume that has to be better than casting Gwen right away, right?
Yeah. I mean, whenever it gets
Hello,
over
mana.
30. Whenever it gets into mana.
Okay. So now we just have like 1,000,000 mana.
Yeah.
Okay.
Gwen
So the
is.
Karn's not cascading.
Karn's not. Cannoneer is. Gwen just seems completely useless.
Yeah, it's not doing a lot here.
I think that's going to be a
Okay. Yeah, I think that's
scenario for a lot.
Yeah, okay. I think Gwen goes then.
All right. I think we're fine from here.
I think we're pretty good. I may have been wrong. We maybe do just need more raw card advantage still. And if we do have it, would it be persisting? Because, like, for example, Cruise is fine. Honestly, dig through time's probably unnecessary.
Cut dig through time and go up our good friend, old reliable.
You could also just do Sylvan Library or I don't think I don't think the Monstrous Vortex ends up getting there. Because again, we were running out of creatures. We added in the Jewel Dock. Hey Baron, how you or Bar? I don't know. Apologies. How you doing today? Let's see. I mean, we are doing pretty good though. We do have 38 starting mana sources plus a lot of ramp sources.
A ton of ramp sources.
I mean, I think we can at least stick a fork in it for now, right? Like,
yeah, it's probably fine.
It's doing pretty good, and considering that the concept here is not to optimize per se, but like, or to build like the most optimal build of a Modi, because we certainly didn't do that. Uh, going in for the artifacts build, I like this. You could argue this is Battlecruiser, yes. Also, I didn't realize they changed their input for tags like that. That's cool.
Cascade, Affinity.
Yeah.
There you go.
I think this is one of those decks that have definitely is going to have those situations where it just hard pops off and it's going to do cool stuff. The good old infusion.
Our 114 cost spell.
It can cascade into the blink or to the Blightsteel Colossus.
Yeah, it can.
All right. Well, thank you for the call. I'm glad you're enjoying the channel. All right. So that's the first thing done.
All right.
Are we ready to move on to drafting?
I think so.
All right.
We're gonna mute. Pause for about 2 or 3 minutes.
Yeah.
And we'll be back, guys.
All right. Very short break. I'm just going to go ahead and use the restroom while we do this.
Mm-hmm.
If you need to use the restroom or something when I get back, just let me know and I can entertain chat for a minute. Yeah, I'm good to go.
All right, chat, we're back.
Welcome back, everyone. Ah, good old Ashiok.
Mhm.
Ooh, the artifacts. Or what is that one? That was Stuttering Titan, right?
That's Thundering Titan.
Yeah. Alright. So we have Bloomburrow draft available?
We got
Okay.
one regular draft available.
Alright. Then let's jump in on that one. And that doesn't mean we're gonna have to be this is the best of 1 queues, right?
Yes.
Okay, so being a little more aggressive is better in these queues. So we're looking for stuff like green, white, red, green. Red, black is good as well.
Though if we get offered squirrels, we're just hard forcing it.
Oh, I mean, you just take squirrels if squirrels are an option. Yeah.
Best deck in the format by a long shot. It's
Mhm.
not close.
Yeah. The one thing I have found about this format is stake your claim and stake it early.
We're not taking that.
I don't think so. There is a lizard there that I am interested in.
This card's great.
Yeah. Valley Flame Caller. I would play. Oh, there's a lot of red cards are passing. Not saying that we don't take this. I'm just saying that that's noteworthy.
It's like second best card is Thought Stalker.
Honestly, the Thoughtstalker might be better than the Valley Flame Caller, but I would take the Flame Caller regardless.
I'm taking the Rio draft here.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
As much as I love the Ral, it's just impossible to play.
Otters are so bad.
It's impossible to play Spellslinger in this format. It's way too aggressive.
Well, not only is the format pretty aggressive overall, it's just they don't have the ability, like they don't have enough spells that produce bodies.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Things that help them get both.
We see a Barterer here.
That's a pretty aggressive creature that we wouldn't mind playing.
We see a Blast. Blast is solid.
Blast is good.
Scribe's okay.
There is a Wolverine in here.
Wolverine's quite nuts. Early Winter's solid.
You would definitely play the Wolverine in any deck you get it in. You might not play the 3/3 Menace guy. But I mean, it is also rare, so it's like, it depends on what you want. Kelvin, you're looking for a old blue card, an enchantment with an elf? Families fleeing from a flood.
I think we're just taking the Wolverine here.
Oh yeah, if you're going, yeah.
I was gonna say it's best card in the pack by far.
Yeah, I think Wolverine's the best card in the pack.
We're okay staying a little open. Cash Grab's neat. 3-tree Scribe is insane. Or it's just a
Carrot
good
Cake.
Curve filler. Carrot Cake's solid.
Mm-hmm.
Though
Would you take Carrot Cake early?
I think it's a bit too early for it.
I do love that Wave Rider. I love casting that or playing with it, but it's not the pick, I don't think.
No, I think it's just the Tree Scribe. It's just a good rate too.
Yeah.
In a format that needs 2 drops.
Sure, you can go for it. Yeah, if we end up in frogs, we would like that.
Well,
blue and red tend to be the 2 colors that end up being more open.
Mm-hmm.
I honestly would not mind just staking our claim in red-green right now and just taking the Wondertail Mentor.
Yep.
Yeah, we passed 1 expend creature, but that's not that big of a deal.
No, they're all over the place in this format.
Right, and our Flame Caller does work with raccoons, so we're not forced in any one specific direction. It will not work with any of the...
Unfortunately, it does not work with our Wolverine.
No, it never will, unfortunately, but... I wonder if we'll end up getting a Moira again or something like that.
Did anyone build Miss Bumbleflower? Yes.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Would you like to comment on that?
I would like to state no comment for now. Take out the trash is nuts.
Yeah, great removal spell.
Also, probably just best card in the back.
Yeah. It is worth noting some of the white cards that are going around.
Chrome get it, rabbit response. Do you draw?
Yeah, Chrome get it's really good if you're in an aggressive shell. But no, it's definitely take out the trash.
Okay, so Miss Bumbleflower. Since we got time. That deck's so weird. So I was the person who was trying to play hard stacks. Put Nadu and Faru out, right? Well, yeah, you put Nadu in a deck. Obviously, it's good.
I don't
love any card in here.
Yeah, no, I don't really love anything either. I don't like Wildfire Howl that much, but it's because we don't get a sideboard is the issue. If we had a sideboard, I would love Wildfire Howl, but no, I'd probably just take the Lizard. It triggers expend.
Sure. It does have reach in a format with a lot of flyers too.
Yeah, although the flyers are also on the side of boy, is it hard to play them.
Well, this depends on the flyer. Like a Waxwing Witness, we're playing all day, every day. This card's great. This card's great.
Recruiter's okay. The Agate Blade is interesting. The Lizards might be open. But I think it's the Recruiter. Like, you can just play red-green without playing a whole lot of raccoons. You can play a lot of lizards instead.
Mm-hmm.
And you play just an aggressive-oriented shell of it. So...
Hello there, friend.
I mean, we are definitely not doing that currently, so...
I'm taking the Rallier.
Yeah. Rallier seems like the right one. You put in Nadu with Miss Bumbleflower. Yeah, that makes sense.
Charger's solid.
I think you take the Charger. Charger gives you an expend 4.
It's also a decent 2. Like, just...
Yeah, it's like, it's okay. Yeah, again, we may find ourselves back in Lizards. I believe we just... that Valiant card stinks, though. I don't think we'd ever played... I don't think we'd play the first Early Winter. I'd maybe play that first Valiant card before I'd play the first Early Winter, because I might go deep on combat tricks with this format. Worst week? Yeah, I mean... I would probably play the first Worst week before I would play the first of the other thing. Now the second Worst week. That's a question.
I'm taking the Scribe.
Yeah. So we're definitely right to be in red. Green has firmly dried up here.
It might just be a black pivot. The Ambusher.
Yeah.
Eternal Hunger.
It could be Darkstar Augur. Like, it could be that we are in that. It also could be the... It could be that we're on, like, basically mono red. Not exactly, like, the supported archetype you want to be in, but that Captain is actually, like, a decent reason to be mono red aggro.
Mm-hmm.
It does make... Like, we still have our Flame Caller. Flame Caller works with anything that's red, so... It's... For me, it's between the Captain and the Darkstar Augur. And I lean towards the Captain.
I lean towards the Captain only because the Augur has killed me more times than it's helped me.
Yeah. Well,
red black pivot.
Well, hold on.
I mean,
So,
Bruiser's here. Agate Assault is here.
So we're definitely going to get past black if they're giving us the Viper, right? Okay, yeah, I think we're on red black now.
Red black pivot. I like it.
Yeah. Do keep in mind in case it starts going away that we do have green, and green is like reasonable.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to play the third tree mascot.
Either.
Okay. So it's red black aggro, but it may not be lizards specifically.
Well.
Scavenger's Talent is considered a card. Okay, so perhaps somebody can inform me. So I'm going to say take the Scavenger's Talent. Not because I necessarily believe this, but I was told by many people at my LGS that Scavenger's Talent is just a card you play.
Yes.
I passed it. I did not think it's worth playing. I
I
do
think.
not regret my decision.
Well,
But
mainly because it's like the best card in Squirrels by like a long shot.
no, they were saying if you're playing black, play Scavenger's Talent, and that I just did not agree with.
I don't necessarily disagree with that, but I don't agree with it.
I'm just saying that now to say pick it up because I want to prove a point. I do not think we are in the right deck for this.
I don't think we are either.
Interesting. So red is being taken on that side, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I mean, we definitely want a Ravine Raider.
Yeah, I was about to say we want the one drop.
Mm-hmm. The first Scurry is also worth taking, but we'll get to the Scurry. But also from chat, yeah, the Shocks, Surveils, and Triomes are all extremely expensive. No, do not like that card.
No, I'm fine with the short bow here, honestly.
Yeah, short bow's. Yeah,
Actually,
short bow's fine.
Pretty
I think it's probably correct.
Vigilance and reach.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, one Hazel's Nocturne is also potentially worth playing as it's a good mid-rangey spell, but I'm not immediately sold on that. Oh man, we're getting like slow black cards, not the aggressive black cards. Yeah, probably take a Whisker.
I was gonna say probably just take the 2.
Yeah. You can take a 3 tree for your collection if you want it, but
No, I think if
definitely
I
not the
try
right
to take the duo here.
do I want a duo? I'd probably take the raccoon. It does just it kills people better.
It does.
Stargazing stinks. Probably take another Steam Path Charger, or the first land is also not bad.
I'm so low on these villages now.
I think they're fine. I just don't think they're high priority items. Unless it's specifically the white one. The white one's a higher priority. I think I take the second Ravine Raider before I take the third of the Charger.
Yeah. Taking the second Bruiser or the first Barkform Harvester?
I don't think I want any Barkwood Harvesters, so I'll take a Bruiser.
I don't hate the Harvester. Yeah, honestly.
Is Prismatic Vista really worth picking up? Context.
No.
Like, it is a very expensive card, like still $25 or something like that. Probably take Hidden Grotto. We'd actually potentially play Hidden Grotto. Huh, actually, I'm kind of happy to see that mouse.
Yeah, I'm actually okay to play it.
Well,
it was my all along, Jason.
well, there's Hearthfire Hero.
There is Hearthfire Hero. I'm also down to just take Saber.
I think you take the Hearthfire Hero. Or Heartfire Hero. Should you get a fetch instead? Oh yeah, if you have dual lands in your deck and you're picking between Prismatic Vista versus an on-color dual land, well, that's unfortunate. You definitely take the you get the on-color fetch land first.
It's just Ambusher.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you just take the Ambusher. It's not great, but yeah, this deck's not. I'm not really seeing what synergy deck was open. Aside from red is definitely the color that is open, but I'm not seeing like what synergy. Oh man, these are all awkward. Now we're getting past white cards that are really good. It's making me regret not pivoting into white. Because like that coyote is something you play every single time.
Yeah.
We're not really seeing aggressive black creatures.
Are we just taking Swarm here?
No. Definitely not taking the Swarm.
I'm taking a 3. We need another 3.
I don't think you take that. I think I would rather just have the second Rallier before I take the first 3/2 flyer. Or the 3-mana 2 power flyer. Another lizard.
Okay,
Yeah, like look at all these white cards are getting passed to us now.
I know.
I think it's a cutthroat, yeah. There's your 3 that you would take. We're definitely missing something on the 3. Maybe another person in the draft who is just taking actual lizards, and they got like their side of the draft is getting the actual lizard cards.
Mm-hmm.
Um, yeah, this deck is definitely on the awkward side.
I mean, duo here's great.
Yeah, I take it. That's a good spot on the curve for us. I want some pump spells.
I do too. I don't think we're getting them.
No, I think you can get them. We may not get the lizard pump spell, but I think we can get the brew. Oh, there's a higher claw here.
I mean,
Yeah, absolutely.
yeah.
That fits the plan. Okay, so I'm looking for War Squeak. Oh, no, I think Shortbow still stays. I don't know that Scavenger's talent gets to stay, but one of the
Yeah.
bruisers definitely goes from our 5-drop slot.
I don't think that happens. One of those disappears. Take out the trash number 2.
Yeah, I think you take out the trash number 2. We do have a lot of duplicates. That's at least nice. So we have degrees of consistency on that.
I'm
That's interesting.
down to take a banner here.
I'm not really. Like, I don't think we have that much duplicate creature types. I think we're spread out too much. I think we take the other charger. Well,
I think we've got enough lizards for it to work. So, literally doesn't matter. I'll take a guard mouse.
sure. Hmm.
We're never playing that. We're never playing that. We're literally never playing this.
Yeah, I mean, just take whatever.
Take this.
They're all cards we wouldn't play.
Scribe.
You can take the first flyer now. I don't think you play it, but you can have the 2 power flyer. Everyone's opinion on Innkeeper's talent? Card's busted.
Card's busted. It's not as good as what is it? Caregiver's talent, the white one.
Hmm.
That card is absolutely absurd.
Well, I mean, so Caretaker's talent is very, very good, and it lets you do those control, like that Boros control shell. That's really, really interesting. Innkeeper's talent is definitely better in limited than the other one.
Yes.
And Innkeeper's talent is also the core of a really good standard deck at the moment. And I personally will say I'm not surprised that it's that good.
I'm not either.
The second I saw it spoiled, I just looked at that and said, isn't this, Ranger class?
Yeah.
Like, we've played with Ranger class before. We know this is good, but this is, like, better than Ranger class. In some ways. It doesn't provide the body right away, but that's, I think, better.
We don't have enough targeting to where I want to play these card mice.
I mean, yeah. We don't have a ton. We have a short bow. We didn't get pump spells, which is the thing that surprises me. Which makes the Hearthfire hero a lot worse. The Heartfire hero a lot worse, even though it's not the worst.
I don't hate it because we can still Raccoon Rally her at every turn. So
sure, yeah, that's fair. I don't like the banner. I don't think the banner does enough.
We have 9 lizards.
Yeah, we have 9 lizards. We have like 6 mice as well. Like, you can only name one or the other. You can't name both. The recruiter's better.
I think we're still probably playing the Bruiser because it is just a big dumb beater.
Maybe. Man, I really wish we had pump spells.
Mm-hmm.
Do we need the Soothsayer? Like the 3-mana, the 2/2 flyer. I really don't like
Oh no.
3-mana 2/2 flyers right now. Downwind is a little meh, but it's not the worst.
Sharpshooter's not the worst.
I honestly think Sharpshooter is perfectly fine. Card Mouse is okay, not great. It's the situation of when we have short bow, it's amazing. Well, I guess it's not that many situations.
Yeah, I think it's
Or it also could just be a land.
go 16. I don't want to go
16 land aggro deck, because Rotten Mouth Viper is not going to cost 6 mana very often.
One land.
Yeah. And I do like this split. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I actually like the idea of cutting one land. The top end's a little higher than I would like, but that's not bad, considering the sheer number of 1s and 2s in this deck.
We're just
You put the Innkeeper's Talent in Excel? Yeah, that's a really good spot for it as well.
We're looking for 5.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah, because if you... anything that works with poison counters with the Innkeeper's Talent, like, really easy to work with. Obviously, Attrax is a great spot for it. So we have 2... it's a little bit awkward because we're casting 1 spell per turn. We're going first, though. I think it's okay. Because we can just lead on Whiskers. We draw a second red source, then we have access to Charger plus Whisker. Might get rid of the Reptilian Recruiter.
Yeah, if it doesn't work out this game, probably.
These are the actual scrolls. Okay.
Well, I like seeing where this takes us.
Yeah, I like Squeak. Yep. I would discard the Recruiter. Short bow, huh? That's nice to see. I don't think we develop it yet. I think we play the Raider. Let me just get in there. Opponent can't effectively block with that.
Yeah.
And then we have the Captain, who is a repeatable source of Valiant triggering. If we draw a land, of course. Otherwise, Hunter's Talent.
Neat.
Yeah.
Meh.
You're not blocking it. Okay. Yeah. I think it's just Captain.
Well, I was thinking.
Mm-hmm. We also get, we can also, I don't think we discard anything. Push damage, right? Because the thing we get to do here is we can go, assuming our opponent doesn't kill our thing, we can just short bow attach to the Captain, and that gives a +2 to each, like, that gives an extra power. For cash grabbing. Oh, Fountain Port. Oh, they didn't take it. Okay, cool.
Deep Harvest.
Mm-hmm.
They can't cast.
They're definitely like squirrels, but not full squirrels.
That's fine.
It's a little unfortunate because now I really want to develop a creature as opposed to playing the bow. Yeah, I think we play and kick the Steam Path Charger. Well, technically we should do that.
Yeah, that's
like a phase. This doesn't give haste, right? Yeah, it just does power. Rallier can go, I think. I'm still interested in short bow. And I push. Like, I would accept them killing off trading off their creature here. They don't have a squirrel. It's less resources in play. Will you guys brew Aminatu? Well, I guess relevant question. Not to get too deep into spoilers, but which one?
Yeah.
Interesting. Are you for?
Player?
Short bow. Equipped to the captain. Don't get to attack with the captain.
I mean, they have to trade here.
Well, it's not a great trade because they have the food in hand.
That's true.
I think we just want to...
Two?
No, the one stinks, but
Attack,
trade.
attack.
Just attack with the 4-1. Up commander deck. Okay, so both of them are commander deck Aminatos, so that doesn't actually narrow it down.
Probably the
are we
face
talking
commander.
original Planeswalker or the new commander?
Probably the new face commander.
The new face one, I can't guarantee that we will. It is one that has my attention, as we are, just getting a million pieces of support. New commander. No worries. Alright, so they're gonna have a big old Dray Leaf as well. Okay. I think it's just some, yeah, just a charger. I'd fold. I wouldn't play any of the lands yet. Our opponent makes us discard a card, that's fine. The Dray's a 3/3 currently, because of the 2 foods in play. Okay, so it's a 4/4. That's a problem.
Yep. A whale?
Unfortunate. We can just trade, but that's not great.
I honestly think we're okay to just pass the turn here.
Yeah, I think we just pass. Don't want to give up our captain to mid card. Okay, we'll discard 2 lands.
Yeah.
Yes, we will easily discard 2 lands. Yeah, opponent's deck is definitely squirrels, but not that. Do you mind if I talk about, or would you rather I don't talk about spoilers? So personally, I don't mind that much. Like, I'm paying attention to spoilers and looking at things. It's a question of whether or not chat is interested in spoilers. Hey, Chandler. So, again, I don't particularly mind. Boy.
Us drawing another land there's really bad.
Yeah, we've drawn a lot of lands. Cultivator.
We can't even kill it.
Nope. Cheerleader's going up. Sure, Intimidator. Cool, you can take the land. See, they're gonna forge. They probably should forge from graveyard. Okay. Sure, they just want to get the land. Okay. I was checking out Maine. Oh, the town from It, yeah. I mean, isn't the town from It based on, from a city in Maine? Like a small town in Maine? Alright, we're dead. we cannot draw 4 lands in a row with our aggro deck.
With our 16 land deck and our... Goodness gracious.
That is just unlucky to run into that. But oh well.
Arena Shuffler strikes again.
Damn you, randomization.
Goodness
That's all
gracious.
I do like the new removal spell for white. I agree. I think the new removal spell for white is very, very good.
This hand,
This
looks
hand is
great.
okay. Doesn't have a 1-drop, which I would like. But we are on the play at least. Again. You know, I never thought about it until now, but I wonder if Arena ever does some like internal evaluation for the decks.
Yes, it does.
Alright, well, for deciding play draw. I don't know if play draw is truly random or not.
I actually think it is.
I think it is too. I just don't know for sure.
I want to say though.
That thing's decent.
Are we just killing this thing?
I mean, it's another squirrel card. We have
It's
a
other-
raccoon, so we can get rid of a land too if we want to. I don't think them having 1 mana for a turn is going to be a problem. I would rather swing with our duo. Well,
Oh, I mean, oh yeah, sure.
Rally gives haste.
I'm good at this game, don't worry.
So, we just play the duo.
I keep forgetting.
Good ninja commander over Yuriko. So, if you're looking for a better commander, there's not a better one. Like,
just
Yuriko
wrong.
is the best ninjas commander by far.
I wanna draw cards.
Huh. What if they're just mono green? Also, I'm interested in just expending 4 and using the Steam Path Charger. Gets trample, so give it to that raccoon, the one on the left. And we attack with both. But going back to that question, if you're looking for a different Ninjas commander, both of the Satorus are good. Like, genuinely both are fantastic.
Mm-hmm.
The 4-mana one is not my preference, because that's more of like, you know, Steep and Show a Blight Steel sort of thing. Just a land here.
I'm swinging here, and if they block with the 4/4, I'm shooting it. Or I guess I can
You can also just like Steam Path Charger.
single Steam Path Charger. I don't want to expend it or offspring it.
Well, actually, so yeah, you can do single Steam Path Charger, swing with the crew. We end up trading a lot of our board, but that's not the worst. Okay. Yeah, I think that's doable. Because we still get the expend 4 option.
Yeah, just swing with everything.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, take out the trash, kill the rampager. Then we can save our charger.
I'm discarding a Rallier here.
Yeah, I think that's fine. Yeah.
That's great.
Your play group dislikes Commander Ninjutsu. Yeah, understandable. Commander Ninjutsu is something that is frustrating to a lot of players. So I can't say I'm too terribly surprised to see it. That's unfortunate. Boy.
I mean, we still jam. So we're dealing guaranteed 3, taking him to 3.
Yeah, I mean, I guess. But it's just pushing that last 3 damage is actually really difficult. Also, the first black card they've shown us. Yeah, I mean, if you want to push damage and get 3 off here, that's fine.
Or we leave
You
back.
could also
back
propose
the
just attacking with the Steam Path Chargers. Because, like,
I was gonna say,
You
I
know,
think I
keep
like
the
those.
duo. If they're willing to trade off their 2 creatures in play, then that's fine. Just end the turn there. We have not gotten our Viper yet. It'd be really nice to draw that. Sure.
Here, opponent. Honestly, I think I'm okay to lose 3 here.
Sure. Just, yeah, take the
On
first
the off
one.
chance I do, draw the Viper. Well, I mean, it's...
That's actually not terrible. It
It's
actually
playable.
encourages us to play our black source here. Because now drawing an extra black source means that we can pump it 3 times. Okay.
Okay, sure.
Alright,
Sure.
we're now in desperate need of a Viper. Sure, so there's just big ramp stuff. Got it. We play against Lumra a lot. Okay, well, that land is useful. Not great, but it's useful.
I mean...
You can choose to give your opponent the option to trade off Ravine Raider for their Forager, but I don't love that trade.
I don't like it either. I'd much rather just leave it up to block with the pump.
Yeah. I would trade Duo for their 4-3, but I'm fine to just take 10. What are they gonna do? Pick up that and just dome us for 6? Sure. Okay. We will take 6. Only gives you 2 options on that side. That's interesting that it has a different dynamic if you don't have cards in hand. Hey, go back to the whole Commander Ninjutsu thing. The new Satoru is the one that I like the most. I mean, yeah.
I'm now incentivized to do this.
Yeah.
And we're just dead.
Yeah, well, you deal 1 with the hero. I don't think there's a way to put 3 into them after that, right? We don't have anything in our deck that just does 3 damage a burn. So yeah, it's over. Emblem stacking. Foos, could you be more specific on what you mean by emblem stacking exactly?
Like, are you just talking about the one Chandra that puts an emblem on everybody a bunch of times?
Yeah, because it's fine. I've never been too. I don't know of any single card that like makes a bunch of emblems and that's concerning. Oh, the new Satoru Planeswalker. So Satoru is not a Planeswalker. That is
the new Kaito.
That is Kaito. Yes. Yes. The new Kaito is very interesting. Based on its wording, unlike Grist, this one shouldn't be able to be played as your commander. I would keep this hand. We're on the draw, which stinks, but
I mean, it has a 2, 3, 4 curve if we end up drawing a land.
yeah, it has a 2, 3, 4 curve, and it also has a repeatable source of Valiant for 2 Valiant creatures. So the goal would be to keep this Whisker Quill this Whisker Quill Scribe safe. Probably play Raccoon Rallier on 2 as opposed to the Scribe.
No, that's what I'm thinking.
Yeah, that way you can do Duo.
They savor it, they savor it. Cool.
Yeah, I mean,
I'm
that
just
might do
taking
Wizard
1.
Pump Spell.
I'm
Yeah,
not...
I think it's fine to take 1. It just immediately passed after that. Okay, good to know. Yeah, I would just play duo and swing. It's... Yeah, they might have Saber.
They
Oh
don't.
no, they shouldn't have anything. And we were on the draw, right?
Mm-hmm.
So they missed a land drop. Bandit's Talent. Do not care. I would discard a land. Oh, no, we can't discard a land. Oh, or we have to discard 2 lands.
Mm-hmm. So I'm not inclined to do. I'm discarding the short bow.
I think the guard mouse goes.
Yes?
Yeah. Yeah, I think our opponent's going to try to play a long game here. Okay, so now we can just do Scribe plus short bow. We get to expend.
That doesn't actually matter.
I would put it on a creature for damage, as opposed to putting it onto the Scribe. The Soldiery from March of the Machines. March of the Machines. Was Soldiery the Infiltrator from March of the Machines? I believe he was from Thunder Junction. We can block here. Nice. We're just going to play that thing. We can pick, yeah, put on the Scribe. Now we can loot away this land.
That's a great draw.
Excellent. Give our thing haste. Go. All the tramples as well.
Mm-hmm.
So nice. But yeah, Sauter the Infiltrator from Owls of Thunder Dungeon. Right. It makes it so you just draw a card every time you need to Jetsu something. So if you're looking for a Ninja's Commander, it's also 2 mana. That's really good. You get to play. You can literally just swap that commander for what you have at Virico, minus some minor things regarding mana values. So we get to do Captain.
Here.
Yeah, I mean, they're just into that because we can just put the bow on it, give it haste. Okay, so there you go. Mono red did mono red things.
Oh, opponent also didn't have land drops, so.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So, but anyway, go back to that Satoru again. So that Satoru is able to do a lot of things on its own. Plus, then you can also just work with 0 mana creatures to draw a card. Like Ornithopter just draws a card because you spent no mana to cast it. You can do stuff with Flicker if you want to do that. You're getting a lot of these hands with like 2 mana, 2 creatures. This is one of our better aggro hands though, so.
I was gonna say I'm keeping it.
Yeah. I think it is still a lead on Raccoon Rallier hand.
Yep. It is. Opponent goes to 6.
We're hoping to draw 1 more land. After that, we probably don't need too many more lands, but... Okay. Drawing Double Swamp also incentivizes us to try to cast as many of our red cards as possible, so... See, yeah, we're not blocking.
Nope. You got it, opponent.
Don't play someone with 3 power, okay? Okay, thank you. Alright, yeah, definitely Flame Caller.
Let's see, I think it's just Flame Crawler attack.
Yeah, it's 100% Flame Caller plus attack. You give it haste. And swing for 4.
Unless they have the 1 pump spell.
No, they more likely have Overcome than anything, right? Because that's a really, really good pump spell versus the one mana one in... There's 1 mana 1 in blue, the 1 mana 1 in green is untap the thing, something, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think I'm
Interesting.
jamming plus taking out the trash if they want to block. like, this is effectively 7 damage, and they're at 16.
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of a miss. Okay. Yeah. The problem is we have all red cards in hand.
Mm-hmm. No, I know. Plus, if they don't block, we cutthroat.
I think you just... Why not just do Steam Path Charger with Kick? Right? You just do Steam Path Charger Kick. We can play defensive this turn. Because the Valley Flamecaller still works on defense, does it not? Like, we can let the Teapot Slinger get through. Yeah, but we can... Yeah, we put... No, I think you had it right there. That one goes there, and then that goes on that one. Yep. Yeah, not overcome, it's overprotect. There we go. Alright. Let me go face on that. So that's an extra 4 damage. Yeah, sure. Okay. Another red source is excellent. Okay, so we don't... We kind of want to block, because we don't want to die to a pump spell.
We could attack with the Rallier, Cutthroat, and then hold up, take out the trash. And just hope they don't have a pump spell.
Yeah.
I think that might actually be the best course of potentially winning.
Sukiyaki, actually the majority of our content is casual. So, the vast majority of our content is casual gameplay. We do CEDH content about once every month or two. And... Okay. Yeah, we do casual once every month or two, and you're new to EDH for reference. Okay, so... Yeah, our CDH content is something we only do occasionally when we feel like it. And we have to double block.
Yeah. They're killing the 4/3. Interesting.
Yeah, I mean, that happens. Interesting.
Oh, we're just passing to your turn? Oh, I'm inclined to attempt it.
Yeah, I think they have Polywall up or something. That's my guess. So, let's do that.
No.
I don't think we get rid of anything.
Yeah.
We just need every resource we have. Yep. Definitely play that.
They're just dead,
Play
aren't
this.
they?
I don't believe they're dead, but it's definitely gonna hurt.
They put here.
Sure. Give the 3/2 haste. Swing. Hold on to the land and pass. Anyway, gameplay plus this. So for Sugiyaki, yeah. If you want to just look at any of our other stuff, especially because we're gonna have Dustborn videos coming out very, very soon. They're all gonna be casual, and we actually intentionally hold back our power level for our for any of our new set release videos because we want to make sure that the new commanders have a chance to shine. Or at least we do our best to. Sometimes you run into situations like Flubs where it's just like, I mean, Flubs did Flubs things, and boy did it do it fast. Right?
Flubs did its thing. That is for sure.
Yep. Surprised the opponent's having a hard time with their plays here. Are they just stuck on a land? They have, like, raccoons in hand that cost 5 mana?
I guess.
Hmm.
Neat.
Okay, and it just died to that. Could they have gifted us something and actually killed our thing?
Yeah.
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 Huh.
Oh well.
They just straight up punt that game, huh? Alright, cool. Can
Better
we
to
get a
be
positive record with this deck?
better to be lucky than good, Jason.
We'll take it. Anyway, regarding like the Dustmorn content stuff, we don't know what we're going to be playing quite yet,
This
though.
hand
Since,
is fire.
yeah, that's like a straight up 2-3 curve. Flubs is a very interesting commander. They do some really interesting. They do some very powerful stuff, and it's very unique. Are we on the draw?
We are on the play, I believe.
Okay. Alright, we definitely keep a hand of 1-drop, 2-drop. Well, not 3-drop, but, you know, second 2-drop that we can do stuff with. Into the Bramble Guard Mouse.
Especially because our 2-drops are Rallier plus the Heartfire Hero.
Yeah. We might be able to solo an opponent with Heartfire Hero.
Yep.
I don't think it's very likely because we don't have... Nice. Actually really happy to see that we got a second Raccoon Rallier as opposed to playing Steam Path Charger on 2. More green-black though, huh? Everyone is like, I've heard squirrels are good. I will play those.
Yep. We're to that point in the format now.
Michael, you're excited to play Jolly Balloon Man? I'm not excited to see that card hit play at all.
Oh, this is insane.
Oh, huge. Yeah. I think we give it haste. That's...
I do too. They're gonna save her here.
Yeah. Looks like they do. They might have Saber. Definitely on the Flamecaller then. Like, they can't kill it for 2 mana at instant speed. They can kill it for 2 mana at sorcery speed.
Yeah, because they can fell it, right?
Yeah. Fell would kill. Flash formation, sure. That's fine.
That's probably the best thing. Now we just need land into Captain and we're actually chilling.
I think we still deploy the second Rallier over playing the Steam Path Charger if we don't hit the land. Ah, they're white in their deck. Interesting. You like Screaming Nemesis? Yeah, if I remember correctly, that's the Mythic room, right?
This looks
That's a nice card to give haste. That's a very nice card to give haste. Yeah. Yeah. Go swing. They're again, I think they do have Saver.
They have to have some type of kill spell here.
Now opponent. Ooh boy. If you don't save her now, or well, you should have saved her before if you were going to.
This is fine.
Sure. Yeah, that's fine. Okay.
Are they gonna block?
They should block the Flamecaller. Okay. I still think you should pump up Higher Claw here.
That's what I was thinking.
Yeah. Normally I'd be a fan of deploying more creatures into play, but I also know that Higher Claw is a... You just want to keep pushing your damage, and so long as you can keep getting it out of the way of what your opponent's doing, you get over top of them.
4 colors!
Right. 4 colors, you say?
What are we doing here?
I don't know of any... There are no cards in the set that are 5 color.
No.
So... I'm seeing... Overseer, I'm seeing Mouse. Mouse is probably just a filler card. Oh, Screaming Nemesis is the red spirit that prevents life gain. Yes, Screaming Nemesis is a very interesting card. Or, well, I should say it is a fine card overall. It actually isn't anything too unique in the grand scheme of things, because we already had something very similar. I think it's called... It's not Withering Wretch, but, There's a similar card. I don't think you attack. Or I think you just attack with the Hired Claw.
I was gonna say I attack with the Hired Claw, see what they do.
I think your opponent probably has Sonar Burst.
Well, I mean, we start doing this, right?
Yeah. Yeah. I think you attack with both. In that case. Yep. Okay. Yeah, attack with both then. Okay, there's second food. Okay, that's fine then. I'm very confused on what the opponent's deck is trying to do.
Honestly, I think we just develop another creature at this
Yeah,
point.
this is a develop another creature spot instead of making Hired Claw larger. Interesting to go for the card draw here. Not sure I agree with that.
I think it's Charger.
Yeah, it is probably Steam Path Charger. And then we have the Captain if we can do something with that.
If we draw a land, we have the Captain.
Mhm.
I think we're just Leroy Jenkinsing
Mhm.
next turn.
Yeah, I can't imagine. I can't imagine the reason for what our opponent is doing with playing a 4-color deck. Grotto. They could have the thing that deals damage to all creatures.
They're just
I mean, you literally just died, yeah. Spacebar. Yep. Okay then. I guess 5-color control with Egret at the top of it or something? I don't know.
I have no clue what opponent was trying to do. Also, ranks are fake because it literally just reset. So
Oh, did it?
they could have been gold for all we know last season.
Okay. I did not realize the ranks had just reset, like, just this week. Oh, yeah, because it is the beginning of the month, yeah. Okay, that makes sense.
The ranks are officially fake right now.
Yeah, fair enough. Well, again, most of the ranks don't matter that much anyway because of the win-loss. Like, the points gained versus the points lost.
Oh,
Mulligan.
God.
Opponent's going first.
Yeah.
Hard mulligan this.
This is not it. They also mulligan.
Is so much better.
I
Get
love
rid of
this
Recruiter.
hand.
And is passable, but not great. It is very much like kind of mediocre hands. Kind of reminds me of some of the ones I would keep during Wild to Eldraine draft. It's like, yeah, it kind of does some stuff, but not really a ton. Wish it would do. Wish it was a little more strength to it. Oh, we could hard punish that. Yeah. We're just getting in there, and then you can just play out your scribe. And yeah, our opponent's going to be trying to do a bunch of stuff where they just expend 4 to get stash counters. Like, we can hard punish that. Whoa!
Whoa!
Cash grab with a Dragonhawk.
Hello there, friend.
Okay, Dragonhawk makes life more difficult. Awesome, we get the 3/4 curve.
Only 3/4 curve.
Nice. Literal 1-4 curve. This is like the most mediocre 1-3 curve you will ever see in Limited, but it'll get there.
Yeah?
1 mana, 1/1, 2 mana, 2/2, 3 mana, 3/2.
Oh shit.
Opponent. Rude. I mean, we're definitely playing the captain.
No, we can't not play the captain.
Yeah.
Which means I'm more inclined to start buffing this thing.
My question is whether or not I'm willing to trade the scribe for it. I think I would be willing to trade the scribe, so don't target that. Target the duo itself. Because, like, I'm willing to trade duo off. We can either guarantee the 1 damage, or we can give the opponent the option and we get our loot here. And I kind of like looting. Because I don't want this swamp.
No, I don't either. Well,
Well, my wants, they don't care. Alright. So opponent, you can take any one of these creatures you want, so long as you do trade. If you don't trade, then cool. Yep. Yep. I'm perfectly happy to take something out of play here, just because Dragonhawk gets larger, so... Oh god, they have Fountain Port as well. Oh.
Wolverine. Hello there, friend.
You probably think you can fight my creature.
No.
Here's your lesson.
Yep.
Yep. Yep.
Huh. I don't.
That is a common lesson we see.
I'm
I
going
would play
to
the
combat.
swamp. Yeah, I think we're just all in on this Raider for this turn cycle. Push our damage. Yeah, just attack with the Raider and then pump it twice. Because, like, we can literally force them to do that again. If we draw a single swamp, like, say they play Dragonhawk here, right? We then can force them to trade Dragonhawk for a Raider. 2 lands, nice.
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 This is. Oh, hello there, friend.
Yes, hello, friend.
I think they're actually factually dead now.
No, they're not dead. We can swing in with Raider, give it +2, pump once. Oh, no,
We can
actually,
play
no,
the
you are
flame.
right.
Yeah.
No, you're right, they are dead. Whoa, wait, no, it's okay for it to use one of our black mana. Okay. I was just making sure that it was okay for the black mana to go away. Yeah, so...
Now we see how they block.
No, so Bramble Captain onto the Raider, right? No, actually, this is still only
Yeah, we
5
have to
damage
see.
with that thing.
We have to see how they block. But we can at least get rid of the Dragonhawk and.
Yeah. Yep.
Didn't have a raccoon there. Neat.
So they just need a creature to be able to block. They need 2 creatures here,
They have to
or
have 2
creature plus
creatures.
removal spell, or gain life. If they can gain life, that also works for them.
I mean, they have a creature.
They cost life to do that, though. Please forage. Like, I don't think you have any permanents that I care about. You're gonna get back Dragonhawk?
Cute.
Okay, well, this turn is not about Dragonhawk, though. Okay, that is exactly what they needed. So... Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Um,
Actually, I'm gonna go combat first.
sure. Swing at the Raider. I would not swing with the Charger. Okay. I would kill the 2/3.
Mm-hmm.
Do that way, pump once. Okay, that thing dies. And now, oh, play land first.
Play land.
And there we go. So what do we think of the room enchantments? Rooms are fine. They're just modal double-faced enchantments. And you can get both halves if you pay enough mana into it. So, like,
yeah, they're classes. That's all they are.
classes or fuse spells, whatever you want to call it. Like, yeah,
Well,
they
the fact that you can pay the mana again on the other side makes it more like a class.
yeah, sure. I'll be curious to see how good they are overall. They certainly are good. Two more lands, hey. I mean, they need to gain life. They can't even just kill something, because we literally just attack with our two, yeah, just attack with the 2 chargers. Get in there, little idiots. Nice. Alright. We currently have a positive record with this deck.
Somehow, some way. Wait,
1, 2, 3, 4 curve did it.
Oh, hey, Jason, my Shuko is shipped. Oh boy.
For that tournament you're going into?
Yeah.
Hey, Ruby.
Hello, Ruby.
Anyway, don't have much more to say on the classes at the moment. Realistically, I just need to see more of them, because there'll be individual cards that I'm interested in, as opposed to, like, the card type as a whole, because it's just kind of fine.
All I know is that
Other rooms.
Enchantment has been cooking already.
That's true. That's very true. Enchantment does really, really benefit from getting more of those, so... Okay. Yeah, that's interesting.
And also enchantment creatures, she loves them. She's been cooking.
Yeah. She'll probably be one we had to reevaluate for Zur Scale stuff.
This hand looks
Snap
hot.
Keep. Snap Keep.
Oh boy.
That is a strong start to see.
Well,
You have a 1 mana 1/1 with a keyword. We have a 1 mana 1/1 with a keyword. That one does not trigger it. I hate our position.
I hate it too. I'm going to combat and seeing what they do.
Yeah, I don't love that trade, but yeah, go for it.
If they're smart, they just take it.
Yeah, they probably just take the one. Yeah. Scribe, yep. Do we play Rotten Mouth? Ooh. Okay, interesting.
That's a neat
I've already
card.
got counters on stuff.
That's
Okay,
a
Hard
great
Claw.
draw.
Yeah, okay. Okay, yeah, I think you play Hired Claw, swing with the Raider. The thing I'm thinking about is whether or not we want to just play out the Steam Path Charger for Rotten Mouth next turn, but yeah, I think we attack with the Raider. We still offer the option to trade. Opponent just taking the damage. Yeah, that's fine. Probably scale up Higher Claw, honestly.
I was thinking.
Yeah. This is their little first 3 plays of the turn, like first 3 plays are all rares, so like life's looking a little tough at the moment.
I mean, we do have Viper for next turn, which is
Yeah.
that's also
interesting,
not
too.
bad.
Yeah. I think we make the same attack as before.
You do. I'm playing land first.
That's fine. Oh no.
I'm honestly tempted to just play out the 4/4.
I'm kind of leaning towards doing that, honestly. Just getting another big body into play. It's going to force them to not tap down their Tender Wild Guide. Which, to be fair, them tapping their Tender Wild Guide has just been them on being kind of lazy. They should be doing that at instant speed, but
Yeah.
it is what it is.
A
A
wall
wall, you say. Alright, cool. I'm very happy you spent that there.
Yep. Anyways, here's a
Genuinely really happy you spent that there.
here's a big dumb 6/6. Have fun.
Yeah, I'm kind of hoping they have another one that they spent here. Like,
Nope.
Interesting.
Bouncing scrap
Nothing?
shooter, I guess.
I can't imagine they're picking anything up. Yeah, okay. You attack. We don't get to attack with Ravine Raider anymore, so I think that gets sacrificed. Ooh. Interesting.
Wish we had Rallier here already.
Yeah, I think we just drop our Viper, sacrificing Raider and Scribe. Raider, Scribe, yeah. Now we're just really hoping that they don't have... Yep. Really hoping that they don't have a bounce spell or another Polywallop effect.
They took the damage.
Yeah, not too surprising. We don't get to attack too easily. Because, like, we only trade for one of their creatures. Oh, they didn't tap their Wild Guide.
Oh, neat.
Or did they cast a spell? No, they Polywallop plus a thing. Oh, they cast a spell. Okay.
Oh, this is great.
Opponent. Could you have fewer rares, please?
This is great for opponent.
Our opponent's on mono red trade binder or mono green trade binder. Like,
Wow. Wowee.
Jesus. Okay.
Oh, this is fantastic. Or we just kick into Charger here.
God, do we even attack? We're in a really awkward spot. I feel like the answer is we just play Guard Mouse.
Big butts.
Yeah, you play Guard Mouse, and then the next turn you have Captain, so that you can give that thing first strike plus 2 power.
Plus 3 power.
Or, well, yeah. Yeah. Look out. Okay.
Sure.
Okay. This has just been all sorts of awful for us.
Jeez, look at the revealed cards.
2 removal spells gone. So that's great.
That's great news.
It really reduces the likelihood that they have one in hand. How so? Are you gonna pick up Paw Patch Recruiter?
Picking up the
What?
wild guy?
What? Why would you pick up that one? Trying to make another one? Take 7. Yep. Yeah, it's awkward. I don't even know if we can keep that.
I
We need
don't think
removal.
we can.
We only really have like 1 removal spell anyway. But yeah, swing in for 6 with First Strike. They would have to block with everything, and if they do this, we get to remove like 2 to 3 creatures, which really helps with our Viper getting to be there. Interesting. Okay.
I mean, even if they block with double sticky tongue, that's great for us.
Mm-hmm.
If one just takes 6, that makes attacks stupidly easy next turn, so...
Yeah, they figured that out. Okay. So, I think we need to kill 2 3/3s.
That's what I'm thinking.
Yep. It's not ideal, but I mean, we do get to kill 2 creatures. And now I feel a little more comfortable being able to swing with Viper. Not great, but a little more comfortable. Duo. Okay, that's just the flicker duo. I'm probably taking 8. Stinks. It's like we're in a really bad spot still. They're just massive. Yeah, okay.
Well, I mean, it's probably just desperation swing, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Because we are pretty dead
2
on
on the light.
board.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, we just have to hope that they put enough under it and they don't swing with their 6 power thing. So basically we're just going to go land, target the captain, or captain target Viper. Viper swings.
I think that's it.
Yeah. It's the only thing that gets to attack. Yeah, they just took the damage as well. Which is actually really risky, because we could have a burn spell. Yep. Unsurprising there. Okay, and I think we just play a double Steam Path Charger. Well, yeah, no, Cutthroat is correct. You're right. Yeah, Cutthroat plus Charger, I think. Or is it Cutthroat plus Rallier?
We should have attacked with Pirate Claw.
Hmm? Should have what?
So we should have attacked with Pirate Claw. Okay.
I don't think we should have. Like, it threatens lethal, but they just put another creature in front of it. We're literally just trying to not die to Valley Might Caller plus whatever other creature attacks. If they spacebar here, we just die. So.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're dead. No blocks. You got it. Can't beat 4 rares, 3 of them in the first 3 plays of the
we can't
turn.
beat Mono Green Tradebinder. That's a bit rough. We
But
somehow got 4 wins.
We had a winning record with this deck. That honestly, good job. This deck did not deserve a winning record.
No.
Oh, 2 mythics, that's nice.
Me? I'm going again.
You're going again? Alright.
I mean, do you want to do best of 3 draft?
Yeah, I think it's fine. Or, like, either one's fine by me. I like best of 3 a little more than I like playing the singleton. Do you guys like Farewell?
No.
I don't care. As far as I'm concerned, it's very good at just resetting the game and not actually winning it. So
yeah, so it drags out the reason why I don't like it. It drags out the game for like an extra 45 minutes to an hour on average.
Which is like, it's in terms of power level, like, yeah, it's decently strong. I don't think it's like oppressive or anything like that. It's a 6 mana sweeper that does a lot. But 6 mana sweeper that does a lot, it's a little situational.
Yeah.
Very reliant. It's either like you need the right deck for it. I do not think it is a card that you put into every single deck. And to be fair, I'm contextual on like everything. There's very few cards that I genuinely believe are just, they go in literally every single deck.
Soul Ring, Arcane Signet, Mana Crypt.
I mean, well, if you're playing objectively, objective strength, yeah, that would go in there. Rhystic Study, Cyclonic Rift are cards that you would put in. The Cyclonic Rift is like 97% of decks. Rhystic Study, if you can play it, you should play it, so to speak.
Yeah, and like non-content recorded, and even a lot of content, we tend to not play Farewell because it just drags out games too long. So
yeah, and like, you only play it in 4 decks. See, like, I don't even own one. Like, I've put it into 2 decks that I've played, and only one of them was for the channel.
Yeah.
So, like, I'm a firm believer that you don't need to play that card. And it's honestly pretty hard to find a great spot for it.
Yeah, it's kind of how I feel about it.
Now, it is good. If I was playing more like blue-white control nonsense, I'd play it more. But I haven't been playing blue-white control nonsense for a while. It's really taking this long for a table to fill up for a traditional draft.
That doesn't surprise me.
That does surprise me a lot. I know that a lot of people like to get into their games faster, and that's why they do the best of 1. You run it over Cyclonic Rift. See, I'm the opposite. I would not cut Cyclonic Rift before I would cut Farewell, just because Cyclonic Rift is both a modal spell, and that you can do 1 or 2. You can do either of its modes, or
if you're overloading it, you're more than likely winning the game.
And it's asymmetrical. I am huge on playing asymmetrical board wipes. I do as much as I can to make my board wipes asymmetrical. That's part of the reason why I don't play Farewell, because it's very hard to make that card truly asymmetrical. Or even just asymmetrical enough. Whereas, like, I often play Austere Command over playing Farewell. Oh, if the issue's just acquiring copies of Cyclonic Rift, then yeah, so be it. Yeah, if you are restricting yourself to playing with just the paper copies that you have, then yes, understandable. You can probably find Farewell easier because Farewell's not that expensive, right? It's last I checked, I think it was like 16 or something, wasn't it?
It is. It's like $10. No, maybe even cheaper because it just got reprinted in a Commander Precon. So.
You can get it for $5.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, because I got it in the Doctor Who stuff. I was in the Commander set for Modern Horizons 3 and Murders at Karlov Manor as well. So.
Yep.
Yeah, it's getting a lot of reprints. So. That makes sense. All right, we have a queue. All right, come on, last seat person who's waiting to be filled. We have waited 4 minutes for this queue. Hit the button. Press the spacebar. Actually, I don't even know if spacebar actually lets you in on this one.
No, it doesn't.
I wouldn't be surprised if it did, though. Like, that makes sense to me.
I mean, Swan's okay.
I mean, it is the best card to take.
Yeah.
And probably should be taken. The next best card is Baker's Bane Duo. So
for best of 3. And we have a decent selection here.
Mhm.
That card's unplayable.
What's that green card? Common good. No, thank you.
Feather.
Feather's okay. Flight is good as well. Spellgyre is the best generic card. You'll play that in any deck that has blue in it.
Yeah.
I think the answer is Spellgyre.
2.
But we do...
Feather is very, very tempting, though. I will say that much.
Yeah, I don't disagree. Both these cards are solid cards, though. I like seeing what's open before committing, which is honestly a weakness of mine for drafting in this format, because you want to be in your lane very quickly. Okay, a Mentor got passed. That's worth noting. There's a good blue spell, and then there's the Chanter, which is only good if you play black-white.
Preventor's just solid overall.
Dire Downdraft is probably the best card to take.
Keeps us really open.
I am not against taking Star Charter, though. I don't love it, but I'm not against it.
I'm actually going to take it.
Sure. Wanna try it out?
Like, we've seen enough white cards.
Pretty interesting. Another Flight Planet C. Polywall up here.
I was going to say it's the Wallop.
Yeah, I'll take the Polywall.
Premier removal spell of the format.
I do just love that card. Just everything about it. The name is stupid. The art is stupid. I love it.
It's instant speed, probably like deal at least 4 to your opponent's
Yeah, usually it deals 4.
It's just good. Good rate.
Format instant speed deal 4. Scales up even larger. Not too hard to make it so that you play around removal. To be fair, this format. This is another format where removal is good, but combat tricks are better. So, unless you're getting like the premium removal spells, like Polywallop and Banishing Light, and Savor, you can often pass on removal spells. Okay, we've gotten a second signal that red-black is open.
I'm not opposed to just taking the Gecko.
Yeah, the Gecko is fine on its own as well.
It's like we're not married to any color right now.
No, we're not. I don't know if Fireglass Mentor will make it back to us. If it does, that's a very clear sign that it's open. But otherwise, the thing I would probably be taking here is like Pearls of Wisdom. Just not very good. So yeah.
And we're past a rabbit.
Okay. Interesting.
We're past a rabbit. I'm inclined to take the rabbit.
I'm inclined to take the rabbit as well. Oh, we got Rabbit Gnaw as well?
It might just be red-white.
Yeah, it is looking like another red-white angle. But this time we now have signals telling us very early on that it's a red-white angle.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Another gecko.
I mean, geckos are perfectly fine. Ooh, Carmen Get's also good. I would start on the gecko, though.
I'm going to start on the second creature.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So far, it definitely seems like we're not taking blue.
This format is very much, you need to be doing things on 2, 3, and 4.
Mm-hmm.
So...
Your favorite commander deck this year is Nelly Borka. God, I can't remember Nelly Borka.
Oh, that's the red-white
Goad
deck.
Yeah, okay.
I'm taking the Mousetrapper here.
No, Mousetrapper is not good. I'd take the Cutthroat before I take the Mousetrapper. Yeah, Mousetrapper has been... It's so disappointing. It just doesn't do anything, unfortunately.
I'm taking the Raider.
Yeah, I'll take the Raider.
Over the Duo? Much rather the Raider.
Yeah, we're not seeing a lot of the white cards coming our way, huh?
Oh, hello there, friends.
I think it's War Squeak. Yeah, it looks like we're on red-black again. Take the Raider. Yeah, we're on red-black again. Okay.
Fell or Saber? I think it's just Fell. Or is it not Hero?
I think it's Hero. Yeah.
I didn't even see it.
Yeah, I'm past. I like getting some good removal, but removal is not as important as Center Strike's fine. There's a brew, 2 brews here.
Double brew.
It's also the Agate Blade Adept. Or Assassin, yeah. I think the first Assassin is probably better than the first brew.
Yeah.
However, I am definitely interested in the first brew.
I'm also pretty interested in Sonar Strike here, but I think it's Assassin.
Yeah, I think it's Assassin. Again, I think white's... Like, we might get some white here, but I don't think that's where we're going.
Agate Assault?
Agate Assault's a medium card, but...
I mean... I'd much rather play it than this.
Yeah. These guys are giving us a lot of white cards. On the left side here.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe we're wrong on the black. Maybe we are still a white deck. What is this rare? With flying dies, return another creature with lesser mana value. Red-white aggro with flying at the top end?
Oh no, we just take the Swordmaster.
Oh yeah, Swordmaster is if you're going deep on mice. I don't know if we're going to go deep on mice.
Or Nettleguard?
God, that's an interesting choice.
Oh, it auto-selected for us.
Definitely take the boar. Definitely the boar. Rifle Shove, not great. Warrant Elder's okay. Steam Pet Charger's meh.
Am I? Just taking another... Am I taking the Pathmaker?
No, God no. Definitely not Pathmaker.
2, 3.
It has a Hamster Citizen, not the worst. Probably Warren Elder before I would take that one. We're seeing some meh black cards.
I'm down to just take Provisioner here.
Sure, that's fine.
Builder's Talent. Nope. I'm down to take Hero again.
Ooh, well, there's also the uncommon.
Red-white seems pretty open, honestly.
Yeah. The Hero's good. I think we take the Mentor. Yeah, okay. Let's move the black cards over.
Head of
Is
Homestead.
probably the head of the homestead, though it's not great. War Squeak?
Sure, it's not the brew. Or the second
Yeah,
squeak.
I'd rather have the War Squeak over the brew. The brew gives +2/+0, doesn't give first strike, right? What does it do exactly again? Yeah, it's just +2/+0 if you gift a fish.
Taking the strike.
Yeah, strike's okay. Chrome. Oh, sure.
Oh, hello there, friend.
Quest Caller's probably the best one we got here, right?
Yeah.
That expend thing's actually not bad either, but
Yeah, I think it's just
yeah,
Quest Caller.
okay. Yeah, Quest Caller it is.
Best twos in this set.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Can we pull the head of the homestead out? I think we'd already pull out the plated provisioner as well. This is not great. I think we're taking the
We're taking the charger here.
No, I think it's the 4-drop flyer. The blue-white flyer.
Oh, sure.
Yeah, that triggers Valiant.
I'm taking the Metal Guard here.
I think it's the duo. It's not a great one, but I think it's the duo. We need some repeatable ways of targeting stuff.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, got the mouse.
I think we're...
Yeah, we're here for the mouse.
I think we're here for our 3-drop mouse.
Mm-hmm. We might end up cutting one of these geckos.
Now I'm taking the Nettle Guard over the brew, honestly.
No, I think it's the Haster.
Oh, yeah, sure.
Raccoon Rallier. Yeah.
For sure getting rid of that.
Yeah, Star Charter definitely would go.
I'm still probably playing this.
Or another bird. I keep forgetting that it works with other birds. Ooh, I don't know if, well, okay, we have 5 2-drop creatures. We do need another 2-drop creature, but I do think we take the Agate Assault.
Removal spell.
Mm-hmm. I think it's sideboard, but because like
Yeah.
we want that duo, for example. That duo is very good for us. Weird how a lot of the red has been kind of drying up here.
The brew, I guess.
Okay, we take a brew. We might play it.
Brew 2? Electric Boogaloo?
Yeah, take it.
I'm inclined to take the charger now.
Yeah, I agree.
Cleric.
I think the Charger's what goes in.
Guard.
Yeah, we can take the guard. I don't like the guard very much, but
Take the bell.
honestly, probably take the dire. Just deny it from somebody. We don't want Dire Sight, we don't play the bell, we're not playing Crier. Okay, so we're another 16 land deck.
Yep.
How many... We don't have too many repeatable ways of targeting, do we?
Not a ton.
Okay.
A lot of our repeatable ways of targeting is the Bravekin duo plus the other things.
We've got the Rabbit, which is great. The Elder's a little meh, but at least it scries. I don't know if I want the Elder over a Nettle Guard.
I don't want the Elder over Nettle Guard. Naw's good.
Naw's great. Fantastic that we picked that up.
Gecko's fine.
Yeah, both the geckos are still fine. They discard then draw, so at the worst, they're mana sinks.
Mm-hmm.
We definitely got one land here. So are we getting any 1-drops? I don't think so.
No, I don't think we can afford to. Projectile Savior's like strictly okay.
Graveyard to the battlefield. Yeah, I think Projectile Savior is. I think it's perfectly fine. It's a 3-mana 1/3 flyer, or 3/1 flyer, so like it's still putting up pressure. Cinder and Cutthroat is a little meh, but it's not bad. I think we cut 1 Guard Mouse, or do we cut the Squire?
I'm going down a mouse. Squire at least Valiant triggers.
Yeah. Salvation Swan does trigger Valiant as well, but it's not very good. I do like the Cutthroat. I think I'm. Is it just Steam Path Charger?
Yeah, Steam Path Charger goes.
Is one of the brews going? No, brews. Oh, brews. I hate that it gives a creature to get to do the thing we really want to do with it.
Mm-hmm.
I think we cut one of them. I don't love it, but I think we do.
I mean, we can always sideboard it in, right? So.
Yeah, we can.
What's our mana distribution here?
7 non-creature spells. Yeah, that's pretty good. 17 creatures. Okay, we have a good number of creatures. 7 mice.
I think we're good to keep our.
Not a ton of mice, but that's okay. We'll be triggering our Valley Quest Caller plenty, so.
Yeah.
Alright. Just another red-white aggro.
Mm-hmm.
Or another red aggro, I should say. I'm still surprised how much of that was starting to get cut later on. Like, we definitely weren't seeing too much of it.
That's not surprising to me, but eventually when you pass it, enough people are going to realize that it's open.
Yeah. Okay. That's an unfortunate mulligan.
Yeah.
They're going first, they've mulligan.
That's another fucking mulligan.
Yeah. Man, that's unlucky.
Keep this, I guess.
Keep it, putting a Gate Assault to the bottom, or actually, probably just the Plains. Oh yeah, because we had to put 2 down. Yeah, that's what goes. This is not a good hand.
Nope.
Okay, immediately rewarded for identifying that we need a mountain. What is the offspring on that mouse?
That's 2. It's a 3-drop.
3-drop. I think we just play that.
I don't know what I'm thinking.
I think you play Plains and play the mouse. And then we just pass.
And having a forager here means I don't want to get the food, like, ever.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we shouldn't need to gift a food very often, though, because, like, gifting a food gives it, what, indestructible?
Yeah.
Come and get it? Yeah. The +2/+2 is going to be plenty, for the most part. Oh, that's interesting.
I'm playing Duo first.
Yeah, I'm thinking about whether or not we want to attack and try to do anything, but yeah, we probably just play the Duo. Kind of hoping to draw a land now so that we can kick this rabbit.
I mean, yeah, it's a 1
No attacks.
activation.
No attacks. If we spent our mana, we don't attack.
They're blue-green.
Blue-green. Yeah, they got the food. So now they have access to 6 mana this turn. They choose to use the Forager that way.
If they want to. I don't think it's necessary at this point in the game. Yes, you're just walking into Oblivion Ring, potentially.
What do you mean?
I said at this point in the game, it's probably not best to not drop your 6 when your opponent's showing you white, because Oblivion Ring is... I mean, Gnaw's pretty good.
Yeah, you can do Gnaw targeting the Swordmaster.
Mm-hmm.
Triggers Valiant.
Killing the Sentinel.
Yeah. Yeah, because it's each mouse you control, right? Yeah. Okay. Okay. And then just attack. Hold up, come and get it. Okay. Still want to get that land for this rabbit.
Here, you can have a pawn profit again.
Yeah, if you're just spending time drawing cards, that's good for us. Although needing to spend resources to get around a pawn profit kind of stinks. Sure.
Sure.
Okay. So they still have access to potentially 4 mana if they want to use it. What's in their graveyard currently?
Pretty good
Mine's
stuff.
one cash grab. Okay.
Well, I mean...
Yeah.
If they have the counterspell, they have the counterspell.
Yeah, kick the rabbit for sure. I'm just trying to think how we want to distribute rabbit +1/+1s.
This is happening here.
Yeah, you target there. I think the first one goes on to...
Goes on to the Duo.
I think it goes onto the Swordmaster.
Oh, sure.
It goes here. Second one goes onto the Duo.
We just swing with our 2 Tramplers.
Yeah, I don't think we swing with the Bravekin Duo. Now, they could play Downpour here. So I'm just gonna game it. Okay. Yeah, we hit them hard there, so...
Yeah. Well, if they don't stabilize here, they're just on board.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the Crumb and Get It will get them. They don't do something. Dream do. Crap. Oh, that's not the worst.
I was gonna say, that's actually the best case scenario for us, is it not?
I mean the best case scenario is you tap down some random 1/1. Sure. Okay. Okay. So Crumb would give them food.
Honestly, we might just Leroy, see how they block.
No, the thing is, Leroy just keeps giving them positions where they can always make a profitable block for themselves. They have 4 creatures, so like they're always going to do something profitable for themselves. I think the answer is Bravekin Duo using a red mana. Target the Swordmaster. Swing with the Swordmaster. They're probably going to be incentivized to block with Dream Do Enchantment.
They are.
Now you can just cast Crumb and Get It without needing to worry about without having to worry about anything. If they put additional blockers in front of it, we can choose to give them a food. Though that's not ideal. So just Crumb. Goodbye. And now we can just play our Gecko. We don't get the mana, but that's okay. We now have the advantage in terms of creatures on board. We'll see if they put something in the way, like a Pawn Profit. Yep.
I mean, Out of the stuff they could put in the way, that's probably for the best for us. So. That is great.
Yes. Well, hold on. Are we targeting the mouse again?
We have enough mana to do both the things.
Yeah, well, if you're gonna do it, do that before you play your spell. So, let's just tap the duo, put it on the 1/1. Or the 1/2, sorry. Target there.
Versus a disadvantageous block.
Yeah, I mean, it's going to force them to either trade off their creature that's providing them mana and a tutor. Oh, sure.
Sure.
Sure, you can use your crab. And this is perfectly fine by me.
Yep.
No text.
No text.
Here's a jackdaw. Now all we have to do is find a way to give that thing +2/+2. Which I think we've used most of our combat tricks to do that, but...
We have.
And even if they kill this thing, if they can kill this thing, there's plenty of reach in this format. Not everything in this format has reach, though. Well, alright. Sure. We're gonna get hit for 9. And then they can return that thing and do it again the next turn. So we are pretty dead if we don't kill them this turn. No blocks. It's all trample. I believe... we do not have the advantage on creatures on the ground.
No, we don't.
Okay. Yeah, I would activate Gecko. Activating Gecko here at least gives us a chance to find a pump spell of some kind. Swan, huh? If only you were the card that was on top of the deck.
Alright.
Okay, what is it going to cost them to do this? What's in their graveyard? Okay, then. Yeah, looks like we are going to be swinging for 3 and then hoping they don't kill us. They could always still just, pay 3 mana, tap down a creature, or do something with their forager.
Oh my god.
Alright. Yep, those get tapped down. They don't have access to 10 mana. They only have access to... Well, they probably have access to 10 mana. If they have access to 10 mana, we're just dead. No attacks. In step, I'll probably be activating Gecko to get rid of the Swan. Swan's not doing enough. We need War Squeak. We have 2 War Squeaks as well. Okay, well, let's see if they see their line.
They do.
Mm-hmm.
I'm getting rid from there.
Yep. Yeah, you can just concede. That's unfortunate. Alright.
Deck is
We are beat down. How do we go faster? We can put some stuff in the air. They were not very good at blocking in the air.
Bring in the Provisioner, go down.
Honestly, probably not the Provisioner, but the 4 and a 3/1 flyer. Ah, you got a copy of 3 Tree City? Nice.
Go down a cut.
No, Cutthroat's good. We're on the play, reminder, and we did mulligan, so...
That's true. We went to 5, and we almost won the game.
Yeah, we don't want to overcompensate. I am inclined to believe we do not need Sonar Strike.
In this matchup, I don't think we do.
Yeah.
I think we're good from here.
Yeah. Okay. Sure. Yeah. Okay. I don't know why it gave us that warning, but...
I don't either. That was weird.
Alright. Alright, Solican.
Yeah,
Play
we would like
first.
to be on the footy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Keep. We don't have a 1-drop, but we have Valley Quest Caller into a 3-drop into a...
6.
Okay, good to see.
They go to 5. They're debating on going to 5.
We're just thinking which card to put to the bottom.
Yeah.
Okay. Lane go. Yeah. Currently, yeah, we're just keeping 2, 3, 4 curve. Hope we don't need to put any... We don't have to use this Rabid Gnaw before... That's fine. Or Squeak stays.
Yeah.
Yeah, get in there. Spacebar. Alright, opponent. Don't put a second creature out. That's not gonna happen. Like, they're gonna do that, but I can still
They're
ask.
gonna do it.
I can still ask nicely, you know?
Okay, that's probably the best option for us, though.
Yeah, that is the best option. Although it is a little unfortunate what this means. We are going to sorcery speed this Star Charter.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're just gonna do that, and we're going to select our duo as the target for its ability.
Yeah.
This way it can get in for 5. Planes to the bottom.
God, Quest Caller's so good.
Oh yeah, being on the play is also great. That's a little annoying, but not the worst. Okay.
No blocks, taking 5.
Yeah, that's fine. 5 is not a big deal.
Oh,
Okay, we have all the targets in the world, so that's kind of nice.
This is the,
Uh,
I'm down to just give them a tap fish.
sure. Well, if you're gonna do that, you want to discard that land.
That's true.
Because we're probably going to be expending for the duo here, which means we're probably using Rabbit Null. And Worst Week is just useful in case they do get a blocker. So, Brew, give him a fish.
Duo?
Yeah.
Or Chanter? Probably Charter.
Yeah, just give it a charter.
Mountain.
Mountain, give him a fish.
Squeak.
Hold on. That's an instant, so...
Oh. I mean, why would I not want to kill the reach blocker?
Yeah, okay. Yeah, kill that.
So...
No, don't give it to itself.
Oh, I guess, yeah, I should have given it there.
Yeah. Should be all in on the flyer. Okay. Well, now we have War Squeak. And we have the ability to target we have the ability to use Cutthroat to do both, so they're gonna have to find removal for Star Charter. They might have removal for Star Charter, that sucks.
If they have removal for Star Charter, it should be play out Duo, play out Nettle Guard, War Squeak.
Yeah.
This also gives us 2 scries. That's great.
That's good. Yeah, we want that. It also only gives 1 scry, because Oh no, that is a mouse. I thought
Oh.
that was something else for some reason. Okay, sure. Nope, you stay on top. Okay. So the unfortunate thing is we have to target Star Charter to go for lethal this turn.
I mean, do we? Because we can go
No,
here. Gives haste.
Well, the thing is, unless you're saying like just putting out enough damage. Okay, I think I see what you mean. You can target the Nettle Guard, then give haste. Yes. Okay, sure. That is going to require us to attack with everything, though.
And we go here on the. No, we go.
I would go on Quest Caller. Or actually, no. Yeah, you're right. Put it on there. Yeah. Okay.
And they're just dead.
Okay. Okay. Does anything change on the draw?
I mean, on the draw, I'm a little inclined to take a Sonar Strike, but not really.
I mean, the only reason we are the beatdown, right?
Mm-hmm.
The only reason we would want to be playing a singular point removal spell is to clear out a blocker, but the only way they're going to do that is if they're already blocking. And what they're blocking with is a bunch of one-toughness things.
That's true.
So, like, it's just low value for us to use Sonar Strike. They're just waiting till late game. I'm okay with using the Agate Assault because there are occasionally some large things that we just need to get out of the way. Opponent going first, and this is our hand. I think we keep it, but it sucks. Yeah. And this is the reason why. Yeah, so you get all these small creatures that are going to get in the way. Don't get it's good to see.
Bounce profit, sure.
And they build up a wall quick.
They just have the nuts.
Land attack. Yeah, land attack. We're not blocking. Okay. So now we can just use 2 removal spells here.
Mm-hmm.
So
matter which one I go.
No, because you're gonna kill both of them. So we just do Chrome.
Chrome, gift them a food.
Nope. Don't give them the food here. Do that, and then bite.
Fight here.
Yeah, bite there. There you go, both things dead. Stinks to use both of these spells so early, but those are also just like kind of medium creatures to use them on. Like, I'm not afraid of a Pawn Prophet. Didn't do anything. Okay, land go, or land attack, I should say. Okay.
Vigilance to our Swan.
Just one has flash, so.
Enter.
Mm-hmm. If the opponent tries to do anything, or even if they just try to attack, like we can just block with Swan. Sure, cash grab. There goes a crab. Return the crab. Okay. Sure. Okay. Yep, swing the Swan, or yeah, flash and Swan. Alright, well, we technically should have done this during their main phase, but yeah, I would still do it.
Well, it didn't give me the option, Jason. It literally skipped through the main phase.
Oh yeah, you had to. Well, you had to put a stop on it.
Just
We just swing. Swing for 3.
into the Blood Ball.
Okay. Sure.
That's fine.
Yep.
Rallier has flying.
Mm-hmm. Exactly the reason why we'd want to do that. Now they can flash in their crab and tap down both our swan and the raccoon. So we're not really getting a whole lot of damage through this turn, but... Okay.
Sure, are they gonna bounce?
I really hope they try to.
Oh, cash grab.
Cash grabbing? Yeah, that makes more sense. Sure. Fucking dream do. Yeah, I mean,
we do have the gate assault for it.
Yeah, well, let them attack. Yeah, now we can play our thing. We're not going to be bouncing our thing. Okay, this is useful. Just swing with both creatures for 5. Mm-hmm. I think we're still holding the land, but we're playing the center cutthroat here. Because we may choose to brew this turn. More than likely we are going to brew this turn. How many instants and sorceries do they have in their graveyard?
Enough.
Well, how many?
1.
1.
They have 1.
There we go. That's what I want to know. Alright, so that's what they're opting to do. Okay, cool. Then let's use our brew. Yep, just discard. Okay.
I'm down to just get menace.
No. Like, we need to save it for the Dream Dew and Transfer. They're going to play Eddie this turn. So, move to combat.
Yeah, move to combat. Let him do it.
Mm-hmm. Yep, we're gonna tap down our stuff. Sure. Interesting. Would I trade 1 for 1?
Probably not.
Yes.
Well, yeah.
Yes. We can trade 1 for 1. Like, we've already committed our Dream Dew and Tancer to this. So, don't activate. Let them block. If they choose to give up Wave Rider, that's fine. Because we're going to be kicking our Swordmaster here.
Swordmaster.
Mm-hmm. Now, a Gate Assault is a sorcery, so, like, we don't get a ton, but we don't force commit our mana. We can play a land still, though. I'm just saying true. Not having a 1-drop in the opening hand and then having to use double pump spell early is really painful.
Yeah. Extremely painful.
Yeah. Part of the reason why I was willing to make that trade, though, is because when they play Dream Dew, yeah, we'll take the 5. The first 5 we'll take. The second 5, come back to me. Okay, I guess they're going to tap down the Swans. They're not tapping down Swans.
They have a second crab.
Interesting. Okay, move to combat. Show me second crab. Alright. You don't get to attack.
I mean...
Alright, well, we can attack with a 1-2. Play our mountain.
Play your mountain, say go.
Yep. It's very rough. Did not get a blistering fast start. Maybe we should have just mulliganed even on the draw, but... It's an awkward hand one way or another.
I mean, we're gonna Gate Assault the stupid son of this thing.
Yeah, of course. The Dream Dew and Transfer is the thing that is going to get killed. The annoying thing is I don't even know if they actually target their own thing with Dream Dew and Transfer. Or
No.
if they target our stuff, they might target their own thing. I think it's smart for them to target our own stuff instead of targeting their pawn profit. Like, just make it so that you can't die and win over the course of 3 turns, as opposed to, we block 1. It sucks, but we block 1. Alright, Dream Dew. Target Swan. Yep. We Gate Assault on that thing, yep. And we are dead to a removal spell, but we've kind of just been living that way. I think we swing for 2. I don't think we block. I think we don't win if we're losing 2 creatures a turn. We have to get our damage in.
That's true.
Realistically,
we just don't win.
We're dead. Season of Gathering is not something we can beat here.
No, I think
that's
we should've gone
unfortunate.
6.
Yeah, I'm not 100% on it, but yeah. Let's go. Hmm. Wonder what they're gonna. I'm gonna have to see what the opponent's got, but I'm still wondering whether or not the Gate Assault or Center Strike should be in the deck currently. That is a name.
On the draw.
That stinks. This is a deck that really does not want to be on the draw.
No.
And
it's unkeepable.
Yeah, I gotta mulligan this.
This hand sucks too.
Yeah, that's got a mull. They're keeping 7 as well.
We can actually play this hand.
Yeah, we can keep this hand. Unfortunately, I think this hand is... We're very...
Spin Guard Mouse? Spin Savior?
No, Savior's necessary, unfortunately. I think we're keeping a hand of Guard Mouse to the bottom. I think Hero goes to the bottom as well. Or, no, Duo can go to the bottom. It just all sucks. They're both 1-mana 1/1s that functionally don't do anything. Since we just don't have the support for them right now. Jackdaw Saviors, like, it's a card that can help a lot with grinding something into the late game while also chipping at the opponent.
Yeah. I sincerely am starting to hate drafting on Arena.
Why's that?
Well, just because you don't play the people in your pod.
Oh, fair enough. Yeah, you don't necessarily know what's there. Also, vice our opponent taking this long. Interesting. Okay.
Frogs again. They did spoil an enchantment land.
Yes, they did. It's a pretty good one. Aside from the coming into play tap part, it's really good. So this is the play. Just pawn profit to victory.
Yeah, I'm just
Yeah, we have nothing to block with. You could shove the point here.
I think we kind of have to.
Yeah. I don't like it, but go for it.
If they're
Next
ever
turn is
trading
committed.
off a pawn profit,
Yeah. Now the question is, are they... I have to assume that this is just blue-green frogs again.
I mean, if they're playing this, then yes. Kind of.
Yeah.
Well.
There's white. Okay.
I'm gonna attack.
Yeah, you attack first. Mm. Yep. Alright, checked off. This would be the one turn for Gate Assault. Don't like having to play our Gate Assault, though.
There.
Hmm.
Double light for a duo.
That sucks.
That's really bad.
Okay. I would give ourselves one draw. If we draw like a land or something useless, then we can just concede and go on to the next game. Because we're not beating this thing currently. I mean, that is one of the things that would help here. Because that gives our entire board +1/+1.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Then we do that, and I think it's still swing with both.
We're jamming.
Mm-hmm. Like, situation sucks. I'm kind of hoping that they put Life Greed Duo in front. I would rather let them keep drawing card with Pawn Profit than let them have the Life Greed Duo. So they're green-white flicker. Which is an odd build.
I don't even think they're green-white flicker. I think they just happen to have the Mistbreath Elder. They have not shown us a single other flicker card.
Mm-hmm.
So.
I mean, it'd be very odd to still play Pawn Profit if you're not flickering it. Like, Pawn Profit's an okay card on its own, but not if you're out. Like, if you're not in both green and blue to help cast it on turn 2.
Mm-hmm.
It's just kind of pack filler otherwise. Yeah, game wide, draw the card. Pass.
Just taking 6.
Yeah, we're taking 6. We're gonna hold back our Heartfire hero. I got more Elder as well. Okay, we are dead. Can't draw 7 lands in your 16 land aggro deck and hope for the best here. Again, their deck is full of small little things that don't matter too much to us. Bring in the 3/1 flyer.
Bring in the Elder 3/1 flyer.
Yeah. Yeah, that's fine. I just hope we can be on the play with an aggressive start. We have, what, 3 1-drops that we'd be happy to play on turn 1?
Yep.
So.
Or even 1/1, another 1/2. Sounds great. Like,
yep. So we do not have the 1-drop that we want to play on 1, but we do have a good curve if we draw lands. And an aggressive start with Nettleguard. I think we still keep this. This is a not optimal hand, but it is at least still reasonable. Don't care that much about that. Okay, hand got a lot better. Yeah, Quest Caller's fine. Hoping we hit the land for the duo.
I do too.
If they attack, I don't even think we block. I think we do.
Oh.
Land. Yeah, we don't have a good pump spell here. Okay. Yep. Do it is.
See if we get a land. Survey says we're squeak.
Squeak's good, but it's not good enough compared to a land. I think it goes to the bottom. We just want the 1 land.
No attacks.
We don't get to attack here. Yeah, but you be forced to put that thing back in your hand. Really stinks that they have the duo when we have Star Charter, but then again, Star Charter, so long as we maintain our quest caller, is fine.
That is
Interesting. You're a caretaker's talent deck.
perfectly fine for us. I'm playing Nettleguard and playing Warsqueak and jamming.
Yeah. Nettleguard, Horsequeak, target the Nettleguard.
Yep.
Okay. And,
That's great.
yeah, we keep the land. Okay. Push the damage. We're pushing 10, 11 damage this turn. Okay, that's good. Mistbreath Elder. Mistbreath Elder is a very, very strong card in certain situations, but it is also one of those cards that you cannot just play on turn 1 without a clear plan.
Yeah, unless you have like Pawn Profit on 2. I wouldn't even touch it on 1.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Yeah, it's a 1-drop you play on like turn 4.
They have a Pawn Profit now, but it's too late.
Yep. Yeah, there's Pawn Profit. Okay. So we're definitely playing our land and we're playing Star Charter.
We're pumping the Nettleguard.
Nettleguard's the one getting it? Okay. Use trample as well, so yeah, okay.
6/6 with trample.
Okay.
That sounds great.
Yeah, it's fine.
I mean,
we still trigger our expend.
Yeah.
And we get to scry a bunch, so yeah, that's fine. Alright.
I think I'm jamming.
Well, I think Duo definitely goes in. I think Nettleguard goes in. I'm thinking about whether or not Quest Caller goes in. Like, this is an attack roll for lethal. They have to block. And given the amount of damage, you know, it's probably just Mistbreath Elder going underneath the Baker's Bane Duo.
The Roughshod duo, you mean?
Oh, yeah, sorry. I was just thinking Raccoon plus Duo.
Oh, they're killing the duo. Interesting.
Letting their Duo die. Okay, sure. I don't see how we lose here unless there is an Expel the Interlopers or whatever it's called. Okay, sure. Damage. I think this requires the 5-drop board wipe. If it is not the 5-drop board wipe, then we're in a good spot. And even if it is the 5-drop board wipe, yeah. Okay. Now we're going to do that again, but on the draw.
I am inclined to actually cut the Cutthroat and go up a Charger. As weird as it sounds.
No, I don't think so. The thing I'm thinking about is whether or not Center Strike on this Mistbreath Elder is necessary. I think it's okay, actually, this time.
Yeah.
So we can bring in the Sonar Strike, and we can cut a Brew.
Cutting the Brew.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think that's fine. The Horsequeak is still fine. Okay. Yeah. Let's hope for a 1-2-3 curve with our 1-drop that we want.
We both know that's not happening.
We can hope. I've seen worse.
Opponent's gonna be on the play.
Yep. 1, 3, 4 curve. Okay.
It's close enough.
Yeah, it's still keepable. It got harder.
Yeah. That definitely helps.
That helps a lot. This trades with, yeah, this now kills 4 toughness.
Mm-hmm.
And we can do that on turn 2.
Yep.
So they might play out like Pawn Profit, for example, to block, and then we get to kill both things. Oh, interesting. So they probably have Sonar Strike, yeah, if I had to guess.
I'm inclined to play a Plains, make them have it.
No, I don't think we make them have it. I think we... Like, there's no there's no permutation where we win if there's a Sonar Strike.
That's true.
So just make them not do anything, quite frankly, is good for us. Not gonna do anything again. They might have the mouse. Okay, that's fine. I mean, I don't think we attack. I think we just play our duo.
I'm gonna go to combat, see what they do. If they do something, then it's whatever.
Well, they could just have a combat trick. I mean, I guess if they're spending a combat trick on a one creature, then sure, but...
Here's a duo. Duo with the Crim and get it. Actually, do it with the Salvation Swan on opponent's turn.
Mm-hmm.
It's hot.
Yeah. It's probably correct to play the Salvation Swan out on this turn cycle.
Long
okay,
spot.
that's annoying.
That's really annoying.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, it might be better to play the Squire out now.
Hmm. It's just correct to play the guard mouse. No, maybe Squire's probably just correct. Yeah. Yeah.
They haven't shown us a flyer.
Yeah. I was thinking about the value you give up by doing it this way, but that's probably fine. Again, I feel like they have Sonar Strike. And in this situation, if they have Sonar Strike, we do win on this permutation, because, like, we can just attack with everything except fish. Okay, so now it can't be Overprotect. Now it can be Overprotect. Yeah, I still think it is Sonar Strike, though. And we also have... Oh, we can play our land out first, Crumb and get it, and then we also have Salvation Swans available?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, there's literally not an exchange where we lose here.
Well, we ain't blocking that.
Nope.
All you do is just make it very enticing for us to attack you with the Swordmaster, which we were going to do anyway, so... Nope. Thanks, friend.
Which means they've got the Overprotect on taps, or they have the untap pump spell.
Potentially. That would kind of stink. But, like, yeah.
I think we're just jamming.
Yeah, I think it's with the fish as well. Like, I think it all goes in.
Leroy time.
Yep. Get in there. Target that thing. Now that thing gets 3/3. Okay. Opponent, would you like to block? We'll trade off the fish. We don't mind. Okay.
We are perfectly content with all these things happening.
Okay. I think
now we put a stop on their second main.
Yeah. I think it's fine. I think they're going to go and cast their spell here. Oh, they didn't.
No.
Surprising. Genuinely. Huh. What do they have?
I don't know.
They're holding up 2 to 3 mana every turn for something. Okay. Take the one. You're not blocking with Pawn Profit, but you're trying to get us to do things. Okay, well, it's their second main, so... Yeah, we do this.
I'll let them get it if we need it.
Yeah. We would like to resolve our bird, is that okay? You have to hit resolve first.
Oh, whoops. I forgot. Priority. Alright, it's already here.
Yep. We would like this to become a 1/2 flyer. How do you feel about that, opponent? Is that okay?
happening?
Well, I mean, it's still their main phase. They can do stuff now. Polyball. That's what you've been holding up? Okay. I mean, yeah.
I don't even have to get the food. I probably should.
Yeah, I feel like you should give a food. Or not. If you have a second polywall up you're using here, I don't mind.
Yeah.
Like, that's completely fine to me. I can't believe they've held out on a polywall this long. Like, just use it on the seed pod squire.
I was gonna say, I would have sworn they would have done that.
Yep. Cool. Bird lives.
Neat.
The player comes back. Now we get to attack.
I'm inclined to play guard mouse. No longer inclined to play guard mouse.
Yeah, we do have Star Charter now. Well, actually, maybe we still play the guard mouse.
Oh, we have to if we want to get value with this.
Yeah, if we want the value. But either way. I think we just attack first, though. Like, there's no reason for us to do our stuff that we're only going to be able to do at sorcery speed.
Well, I mean, do we want the scry? We have to determine, do we want the scry or not?
Do you guys have a setup tutorial for making EDH gameplay videos? Nope.
Nope.
No, we haven't done anything like making tutorials or anything like that. For the most part, it is very straightforward.
I want to see what the
Just attack first.
like. Jason,
attack
we
first.
don't get the fucking scry if we do that.
It only does a target attacking creature.
No.
Target creature without... Oh, sure. Well, I don't care that much about a scry. Just one scry. Like, I would rather make them make their commitment. Like... Yeah, it does not matter. They're taking 7 here if they don't do anything. Okay, cool.
Cool.
Okay. I would like to play Star Charter. This is also the reason why I don't want to commit to the guard mouse, because this is just lethal in the air. They have to kill a flyer. And there we go.
We did it.
But as for making EDH gameplay videos, I mean, so it depends on the type you're trying to do. And you can get more complicated or you can get more simple. The simplest thing you can do is literally just put on Spell Table with your friends and record yourself playing there.
Yep.
That is not my recommended way of doing gameplay videos. Because, I mean, it's literally anybody can do that, right? So, what makes you special compared to the people you play that you're working against? This is interesting.
I don't hate this.
Yeah, I mean, we keep it. It's a 1, a 2, and a 3. It's a 1, 2, 3, 4 curve. We probably don't kick the rabbit when we play it, but
No.
then we can lead on Hearthfire Hero. We probably don't lead on Hearthfire Hero then.
Maybe on the Swordmaster.
Yeah.
But we now do have a better 2 to play.
Yes, we do have a much better 2. But getting back into the videos thing, I recommend playing in person with your friends, in which case you just need to find a way to do a setup where you are doing an overhead view. And you can have multiple cameras, right? You can go as big as like what Game Nights and, I mean, honestly, a lot of channels do. Hey, they're playing our deck. I don't like that. Well, they have green, but don't do that. And we have to progress our board. We don't get to center strike them. They're not going to attack with Valley Quest Caller. So, yep, we just pass. Now, in theory, we can push more damage than they can, but they have more persisting damage. So, it'll be good to see if we can get our Squire down and just give it haste outright. That way we're swinging for 3 persisting damage in the air, and that would be helpful. but we do have to manage their life total. But also Sonar Strike gets a lot better in that situation. Okay, so they are just rabbits. Okay. Interesting.
Interesting.
No attacks at all. Is Wrecking Rallier a sorcery speed commitment? Or is it an instant? We can do it at instant speed.
It's sorcerer speed.
Sorcery speed only. Okay. I think we just play Mountain. Play our Heartfire hero, give it haste, and don't swing with it. Just trigger its Valiant. And then pass the turn.
See how they want to attack.
Yeah. Now, like, they may play a land and try to do something with the Warren Elder, for example. We're holding up Sonar Strike here, which is not the worst, not the best sort of situation. If they swing with everything, the 4 blocks, I would probably attempt to Sonar Strike the Quest Caller. And then we can attempt to eat the Bravekin duo.
Oh my goodness, they're actually swinging with the quest caller.
Alright, well, Bravekin duo is a sorcery speed commitment as well, right? So...
Yep.
Okay, yeah, so I would just Sonar Strike this thing. They might have Crumb and Get It, they might have their Pump Spell for Rabbits. Which the Pump Spell for Rabbits only gives 1 toughness, so Quest Caller still dies here. Okay, I'm still not blocking this thing.
Nope. Don't take it 2.
Yeah, we'll take 2.
They just lose their value engine. Or
Okay.
something that doesn't actually matter. Okay.
Okay, this is interesting now.
I think it's Squire.
I think...
Give it haste. Attack in the air for 3. Pump the
Yeah, but that only
Heartfire
makes the Heartfire hero a 3, right? Or no, it makes it a 4.
Makes it a 4.
Means we can't block. What if we do Rabbit? What happens if we do Rabbit?
What does Rabbit actually do here?
Makes it so that Swordmaster can attack? No, can't. Okay. Then yeah, Squire sounds good. Yep. So they will maybe trade.
If they trade, that's great for us. Like, actually, that's great for us.
Mhm. They'll take 7, or they're still taking 7 even if they block, so. Okay. So nice. If our hero's gonna deal its 4, we have our persisting damage source.
We still have a Rabbit to pump the Squire plus the Swordmaster.
Mm-hmm. Yep. No blocks. That's an easy no block.
They have a black mana and another Rampager.
Sure. Oh, we have a war.
Anyways, here's a war.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, we just swim with the boar and the squire.
Pump the boar, baby.
Yep, pump the boar. Oh, I can see to that. Alright, cool. Well,
I'm down.
okay.
Alright,
So we small creatures again.
yeah.
I think the Center Strike does stay, though. Center Strike is... We're on the draw. I think that one's okay. A Gate Assault's not good here.
Star Charter, Warren Elder bring into play.
Star Charter was Warren Elder. I think Warren Elder is reasonable. Or, no, actually, I'm thinking of, the Homestead. To go wide. That's a lot of blockers that gums up the ground while creatures do stuff. I don't think we are the beat right now.
Mm-hmm.
So what I'm thinking of is bring in the Herald of the Homestead, take out a War Squeak, and bring in our flyers and a land.
We
go up a white source. Yep. Yeah, I don't think we are the beats. Unless we get a 1-drop and they miss on, well, no, they're not going to miss on a 2-drop. We don't have any evasive 1-drops either, so... Yeah, I don't think we're going to be getting a snowball. I think we're stopping a snowball.
They're also absent. I wonder what they're splashing for.
If I had to guess, if you're splashing in this... Rotten Mouth is a good example of something I'd splash for. Anything else that has go wide synergy in black that I would want? Because I wouldn't splash for a Vine Reap Mentor, for example.
Yeah, that's for sure.
Something that's specifically a rabbit. I'd maybe do... I know we joke about it, but like Darkstar Augur is actually something I would consider. I don't love it, but I would consider it.
I don't love it, but... Goodness gracious, can our opponent take longer to sideboard?
Okay, what hand do we have? Please be playable. Our opponent hasn't even decided if they're going first. I think they timed out. I think they timed out during sideboarding. And they might time out here. If they time out here, I think they just lose.
Yeah, we just auto-win.
Little clock icon's not moving. Well, that would be a little bit of an unfortunate way to end it, but... I mean, that would be a win.
Hey, well, we'll probably take the gym refund. So... Especially in this arena economy.
Always with the arena economy. No way, it's our side, right?
No.
Pretty sure it's our opponent.
Yeah, considering we were able to submit sideboard.
Yeah, we submitted sideboard, we did stuff. What's going on here?
Oh, there it is.
No. There it goes. Okay, so... Maybe the timeout counter was being used and we just couldn't see it?
That could be the case.
Yeah, well...
Touch my, splishy splashes.
Well,
okay,
that's a win!
We got it!
We did it, team! Oh, goodness. That's an unfortunate way to end it, but hey, we got the refund. Oh, you got a Ygra.
I didn't get a complete refund, but...
Oh, is it not?
No, it's 100 gems for 2 wins.
Well, alright.
Best of 3 is not as good for gym economy, but...
Should not. Okay. Well. Well, you have some new commanders you can play with and brawl if you'd like.
Oh, neat.
Alright, well.
Alright, chat.
That's it for the stream, right? Or even past our normal end time, so...
Yeah, I think I'm good here.
Alright. Then everyone, thank you for joining us today. If you'd like to watch our videos, we have videos that you can watch every week, regular gameplay videos. We had our CDH video not too long ago, and we will have more Dustmorn content coming out in 2 weeks. Yes? No. 3 weeks.
3 weeks. 3 weeks.
3 weeks for the first Dustmorn video.
Yep.
Follow us on social media. Join our Discord if you want to play with us. We play every Saturday night. We do game nights. This week will be CDH game night since it is the first of the month. So if you want to come play CDH with us, we have that. Of course, there are also always people who are willing to play casual and just want to play casual stuff anyway. So you won't have too much difficulty finding a pod regardless. And follow us on social media, check out our Patreon, and catch us here again in probably 2 weeks' time or 3 weeks' time. We'll do the Dustmorn Zur Scale. So, looking forward to see you then.
Yep. See you guys.